11 Plus 5G tablet. Step up. Visit your local Boost store to enter. Only at Boost. No purchase necessary.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford. Because right now, during Furman Ford's Truck Month sales event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford Credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com, and make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
Spring break, rule number 1. Don't be boring. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. Before the party starts, hit Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. We've got the stuff that turns a good night into a story you can't tell everyone. Fast, easy, no judgment. This spring break, upgrade your plans. Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. Your secret is safe with us.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing. More so each year, but the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, our computer took your place, daddy. That's hard times.
And those cars are going real fast and real fast, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and seeing what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
I may be being converted to the side that thinks the intro's too long. I came home to my house this morning and YouTube started an episode of this show, and I was in the kitchen and I could just hear it from the other room, and then I let the song play a little bit and I go, God damn, what are you doing? Just start the show. What are we doing here? This is Senning Show. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. And hanging out with us for a minute, the one and only Monica of JP. And first, thank you so much to the well-hung hunk that is JP. What a lead in every day. A little bit emasculating to know that you've got to follow up a guy that's so handsome and so well-hung every single day. But we do the best with our mediocre looks and little wieners. It's baby Friday. Thank you for being here. Monica, the reason I asked you to be here today.
Why?
Now, let me tell you this. I never shared this with anybody. So I don't what I'm about to tell you, there's going to be some elements of it where you have to figure out if you want to be mad at me, okay?
Okay.
Now, this conversation never left this room, and I don't even know that we ever really got into the nuts and bolts of what was happening.
Okay.
But I'm ultimately about to apologize for things that went through my own mind. Okay. And maybe Diz was in on it as well.
Oh, no.
So, and I will also, and I know he's probably out there listening, as part of this, I will have to issue a preemptive apology to Drew Garabo because he is involved in this as well.
I don't ever even see Drew. This is weird.
So there was a couple times as of late, which I'm surprised you didn't notice, but there was a couple times as of late, and by a couple I mean a few, where I would come into this chair and I would sit here. and this pains me to say.
Oh, no.
There was an undeniable odor. And
Like fart?
no, it was not. It was not fart. It was
Fish?
It was of a fishy nature.
Oh, you are joking right now.
It was of a fishy nature.
This is great.
And at least 2 to 3 times I said to Diz, and I never said out loud, like, this must be Monica, but I said, something's going on over here. Like, there is an odor that is very, very strong and very pungent, and it's fishy. Well, I don't know if it was last night or I think it might have been last night. Diz walked out of the studio and he said, it smells like urine, essentially is what he said.
Yeah.
It smells like pee in here.
It did.
And I walked out of there, and it struck me immediately that was the smell that I had been smelling here on this side of the board and thinking that it was secretly thinking that it was you.
Hygiene.
So then I start looking around and I'm trying to solve the mystery, and I look down and there is Drew Garabo has made a spectacle of the fact that he eats fish here in the office. And I look down in the garbage can, and there are the remnants of Drew's fish with a couple stray cauliflower sprigs. And it came to me that Drew eats his fish, and often, even if it's just if the fish is gone and it's just the bowl, he probably throws it right here. So that aroma that I was smelling that secretly I was attributing to you, it turns out it was just Drew's dirty fish dishes that happened to be in trash cans in and around the building.
So my stanky crotch is officially Drew's lunch.
Yes. And you are, again, I never shared that with anybody. If there was a little bit of conversation between Diz and I, but I just, I felt like you should be here to know the thoughts that went through my mind and to know that your vagina has been vindicated here today on Senning Show.
She appreciates that. I will say this. 2 things. One, I'm with you on I thought it was urine. I was out in the hallway the other day and I was like, why does it smell like urine out here? And Alexia from one of our sister stations that we love was in the hallway too, and she goes, it smells like fish to me. So what's weird is how come it's urine and fish?
That is interesting.
That's
You
a weird,
both thought, because when I walked out after Diz said that, I go, it smells, but it didn't smell like that to me. And then I started looking around, and I started looking in the in the garbage, and that's when I saw the undeniable scene of a bowl that was once filled with red grouper and some stray cauliflower pieces in there. And I said, oh, yeah, that's fish.
Why would you do that? I don't know.
That's fish, baby.
It makes so much more sense because, like, there was, I want to say last week, the AC was broke for, like, a couple hours. And me and Monica came into the show, and Johnny B and Ian had finished, and we're like, it smells in here.
It had an odor. It did. It did have an
now
odor.
we know what all
it
the
might
odors
be.
are coming
It
from.
might be out there. And again, I think he finishes his fish, but again, this has been a topic of discussion that has been playing out on his social media for months now, where he touts his fish and people have opinions and he gives it right back to him. But
I feel vindicated. I would like to say this. This is the other thing.
Vagdicated. Sorry.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's even better. Yeah. I would like to say this. You and we're not super, super close, but I've known you for a long time, and I don't really feel uncomfortable around you. But pretty much every topic we've talked about. So if you're comfortable with it, because I don't ever want to I don't want to be the smelly, you know, there's a smelly kid in class.
Yes.
I don't ever want to be the smelly vag in class.
Right.
Okay.
So you're gonna give us a whiff right now?
Yeah.
So I'm not asking you to smell it. What I'm
this
saying.
is the new Dizzy Does It. Monica will now sit on Dizzy's face, and we will all ask the question, what that smell like?
Not what I was going to say.
Okay, sorry.
If you do happen to smell an odor that's not good, either have a code word or something where I would like to be informed and I won't be offended.
Okay. And it wasn't, the thing was, it wasn't every day. Like, it happened a couple times. And I just remember saying to Diz, like, that smell is over here again. And the crazy thing is that it never registered with, like, on those days where I smelled it, you didn't. But maybe it's because I'm walking past the. But just know, moving forward, if I have any issues with your aroma or anything connected to you, I will.
He would always bring it up and go, "Is this a cultural thing with her, or like
bring race into it? It always helps."
Yeah, and I was like, and she's the one that calls St. Pete dirty.
Filthy whore.
Who would have thought?
Thank you for at least giving me for giving me the benefit of the doubt in this scenario. It was not me. It was
and I was just gonna say that I thought it was you at the beginning of the show, but I figured I should say it to your face. That
Thank you.
That I at least had small thought in my head that maybe something was going on.
Respect for.
But I think it
admitting
also, that happens to ladies, right?
Yeah.
that. Not to this lady.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying to you, but I
If
mean,
she gets rammed so hard by a jackhammer, you're bound to spring a leak, right?
Scene. Thank you for having enough respect to have me here and not just talk about me behind it. I
absolutely.
appreciate that.
Monica, you can
Have a
hear
good show.
every day on JP. You're the best. Thank you for hanging out with us for a moment. If you'd like to participate in the program, 800-771-1025. I was waiting for I was waiting for it. Drew.
What did he say?
You sit on a throne of lies. Yeah. And it was funny because when you called me out there, Drew was in here. So when I smelled it, I figured it out, and I was going to run right back in here and be like, that's you son of a bitch. And I'm like, I'm going to hold on to this for a minute. I'm going to keep this in my back pocket. 800-771-1025. You can watch the program on YouTube, Facebook, or at theboneonline.com. YouTube, just look up 1025 The Bone. You'll see that the little circle is glowing red, and you click on it, and then you'll be you'll be up in there. Oh, I see he's in there as well. Someone is
working the room.
Someone is pissing their pants and blaming it on my dinner. I didn't. That's almost like the the dress thing that was the big craze a couple years ago, where it's like some
white or blue dress.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's almost like that. Is there something going on with Is there something going on where some people smell fish and other people smell urine?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the Lori Yanni thing. Yeah, it's all of that.
And again, like when I saw the garbage yesterday, there was no fish there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was no.
I peeked in you're talking about the one right down the hall.
Yeah. But I could tell the bowl was there. So really, this is less about Drew's fish and more about vindicating Monica's undercarriage.
Batch.
Yeah, because I just had thoughts. They weren't running too wild through my brain, but I did have some thoughts.
Yeah, she gets enough grief from the listeners. You don't want to give the ammo and be like, "Oh, so she smells down there. Use it."
I thought everything was going sideways today with you guys for a second. Yeah,
I felt it too.
Yeah,
I felt it too.
I was again. I had it on my the TV, and I was in the kitchen doing something, and I just kind of heard it, and I went, "Oh no,
yeah,
here we go. This is going to be a."
It was the first segment too.
Yeah, it was, and it started light and fun, talking about JP's big gigantic hog. But dude, another thing that I want to touch on before we get into some other real things, I guess, is the legitimate madness of John Brennan about him being the Eggman.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture that I put up on my Instagram story? So if you go to
Did you do that yourself?
I did it through AI.
Yeah.
I found a picture of us, and I was like, make this man an egg. and when I told you yesterday. Oh man, I wonder if he's here, because I would love to know. I wonder if he's here.
He's here.
Yeah. He could be busy. Could you come into the studio, Eggman? ? He's gonna hate that. But so I was leaving last night, and he was almost like, he doesn't get shook very often.
Yeah.
Like all of the different things that happen here at the station, I've never seen him shook. What was going through his head about the egg comments, he was like on the phone. It had to be his wife, because he was like telling her, like, I don't know what's going on with this egg thing, and he was in a tizzy, and then I posted the picture, and he responded back in what felt to me like a very defeated tone. He said, hold on, let me make sure I quote him correctly. I have so many things to say, I don't even know where to start. Like something about him being egg-like has pierced his soul. And,
yes.
Who would have thought?
I changed his contact name to John Bragan on my phone, so I enjoy it.
He does not. But
which he's a fit guy. So it's so funny.
No, he's like there's not much to make fun of.
Yeah.
And I heard Monica yesterday say repeatedly that everybody she knows thinks he's a 10 and he's a stud and all of this. So, but that's what we do. People that are in this business, you can have 100 good things said about you, but we'll focus on the one negative or whatever. And I think John might have a little bit of that as well. So I don't want to get too much into this right now, because we're going to hopefully have somebody, I'm not going to say who, on the line to maybe teach me some etiquette about the experience that I'm going to have tonight.
Okay.
But I was invited to this thing tonight. Well, it's not a thing. It's the Lightning game. I was invited to the Lightning game tonight, and it's very, very unique, awesome, mind-blowing set of circumstances. So from what I understand, every now and again, for I don't know what the occasion is or if it's just because of our relationship with the Lightning, they will open up a section of the bench for people to sit on during the game.
What?
So we will be sitting on the bench tonight.
Yeah.
From what I understand, like you look to your right, there's Nikita Kucherov. Like you're on the bench. And I thought it might be nice to have a professional on the line to help me through some etiquette of what to do and what not to do.
Guide you through it.
I've heard stories from other people that have done it, and they said a lot of times, and this sounds like a lot of fun to me, the players will actually pass down the smelling salts to whoever's sitting in the bench seats.
Oh yeah.
So if I get to rip some salts with the boys, then I'll probably die a happy man.
You were taking some big whiffs when we did it.
I know. I need to get back on it. I really do. It's I loved it so much, and then it spilled here. Remember, it spilled in the studio, and then I still took it out. The last time I had it out.
Yes.
It was a very blurry night.
Hospital.
No,
I thought you.
No, I never had it. Oh, it's like almost the complete opposite of the place I actually had it, which was Halloween. It does start with an H, though. Did you think Halloween, and then all of a sudden you were like, hospital?
No, I was trying to think because I knew it was somewhere, and it was somewhere like.
It was a communal event where I was sharing it with everybody, and everybody was, and even by that time they were very mild, and had died down a lot after being spilled on the floor. So
yeah, well, the studio smelled like it, but also it took away from the smell of fish. So it was a win in my eyes.
I had an interesting conversation with somebody yesterday, and I don't know your thoughts on stuff like this, but I've no, John Brennan said no, can't do.
Oh man, he's really has PTSD from those egg comments. He doesn't want to come on this station's mic anymore.
I'm calling him. you can't outrun me, Playboy.
Yeah.
Hold on. I do have something else I want to talk about, which we'll do in a second, but I'm gonna try and call our boss real quick, John Brennan. He's been called the program destroyer, the program director.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
What the hell?
Please check.
That can't be right. Oh no. He's mad, dude. He's mad. He's legitimately mad. Can you tell the difference in the sound when you hit the buttons? Like if somebody really wanted to be a psychopath, if somebody really wanted to be a psychopath, could they tell the difference?
No.
He's not going to answer. If he doesn't answer and he's driving right now, that's messed up.
Hello.
Hey, John. How you doing? John Senning here. Senning Show with Dizzy. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Doing really good, man. Thanks for taking the call.
Of course.
Yeah. I just, you're kind of the guy that checks in on everybody else when we're having a tough time or, maybe we're stressed. We have great leadership here that will check in with us. So I just thought that maybe I'd do a heart check, as we call it in the restaurant biz, to see how you're holding up since the egg comments, because I felt yesterday after seeing you a couple times that they really kind of hurt and cut.
You ever see, remember the Seinfeld episode where the guy who's bad at breaking up told Elaine she had a big head? Okay. And then a bird flew into it?
Yeah. I'm not familiar, but...
I'm like looking around and I'm like, there's eggs everywhere. Like, what the hell is the universe trying to tell me? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. It has nothing to do with anything in my life ever. And now it's like, I don't know, like I'm, had hard-boiled eggs yesterday, had eggs for breakfast. Like, it's everywhere. I didn't even plan on it.
I think this is what the kids call crashing out. Now, John.
Yeah, totally.
Now, did you talk to others? Do you have somebody you can lean on during this tough time that you share your feelings with? And I mean, when she made the comment, what was the first emotion that you felt? Would you call it anger or sadness?
Look, if someone tells me something that I'm unaware of, like I just haven't seen, I go, oh man, now I notice that. Every single person, and of course I'm, look at you said it, I'm crashing out because every single person, I'm like, explain egg to me. What's going on here? I don't understand. And every single person has the exact reaction as me, other than people who are obviously paid to create content out of nothing in the middle of the day and call me. So it's like, I understand
Hey, hurting people hurt, John Brennan, okay? Let's not lash out at our loved ones, okay? I'm here for you, brother.
Look, I love you guys, and I realize that it's funny. I don't get it, but at the same time, when I come to terms with it, and I finally realize that, of all the things to be called that by that, is it's just one day it'll make sense and it'll click and I'll be the Eggman for you guys.
No, but it's I mean, and I wish I would have kept Monica around to help me better understand. I mean, from what I understand, it's just the smoothness of your face. It's just like you have a smooth face. We've seen you with beard. We've seen you with stubble. Like, I think you might be reading too much into it. Like, you don't have the personality of an egg. Your head isn't shaped like an egg.
This comment really has him scrambled in the brain, John.
You there?
I said scrambled in the brain, John.
John?
I'm here. I'm here. I didn't leave. I didn't crash out. I didn't literally drive off the road.
Right.
I'm literally getting in my car. I'm sorry.
All right.
But yes, it does help me to know that you thought the same thing I thought. It makes absolutely zero sense. So that's all I go on.
I didn't say that it makes zero sense. I just said I don't think it's as big of an attack on your overall being as you seem to be taking it. That's all I'm getting at, is that I think it was just more of an observation of your face being smooth and your head being white.
My face is constantly stubbled and 5 o'clock shadow or more.
Okay.
Like literally like a cat's tongue.
Yeah.
99% of the time. Zero smoothness ever.
Okay.
I am jealous of the smoothness of your skin every time I see you.
Thanks. You did tell me that I'm. This is like when you called me wet, and I didn't know that I walked around so moist all the time.
I almost cursed. I literally almost cursed.
Yeah.
I almost said the S word because I said to you, like, if someone told me I looked wet all the time and I looked like a wrestler, which I think I said in so many words, where it's like, you look like a god that is constantly covered in oiled up and tan and stuff. There's no beating around the bush on that. That's a full on compliment from another man.
Wet is not God. Wet makes me think greasy, like you look like you're sweating. Wet, even if you meant it differently, it hurt me. And I'm not saying that that has anything to do with you being called an egg, but I just wanted to make sure that you were working through it. I know you're going to a big meeting. Nobody's saying that
I'm working through it.
Nobody's saying that you look like an egg around here that I've heard, other than a few people. So
right, and I'll just on your AI post.
Yeah, that was immediately when I heard that. I really hoped that nobody got to that before I got a chance to do it.
No, you did. You got it. Yeah. And hey, I appreciate the humor in it because my reaction is 99% of the humor, I think. But at the same time, it's more of just confusion.
Yeah.
It's, whatever. And I appreciate the personal appearance of fodder element of it.
Absolutely. Well, have a great meeting.
Well, obviously.
And I'll see you tonight. I'll see you tonight, right?
Yeah, I will. We can't wait.
All right. It'll be fun, and no egg comments, but have a great meeting. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Man, you really got him hard boiled up before that meeting.
The other thing is that there are probably not many people that say anything that is mildly offensive to John Brennan. You know what I mean? Like, he's not fighting off like bad comments, definitely about his looks ever. So when one flies through, it probably just hits a little different.
Cuts him deep. Yeah, he's not used to it, man.
So what I wanted to mention was really social media in general, because I had a conversation with John Brennan and some other people, Jenna, in the office yesterday, about social media in general, and how I don't know that they were telling me straight up that I wasn't good at it, but it was more of like a nudge of, you're missing an opportunity here. And it wasn't a big in-depth conversation necessarily, but just like, there's an opportunity here for you to grow yourself and be seen by more people. And I told them the same thing, and it is such a struggle for me to post stuff on social media.
Really?
Because I like St. Pete Sam and I used to talk about this all the time, because she was big like into the knowing what to post, when to post it, and into the social media culture.
Yeah.
And there's like this thing that I guess they tell people that like it can feel wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there's something about posting certain things that I feel, I don't even know how to put it into words. And I tried to explain the same thing to them yesterday, but it's just not in my being. For somebody who gets paid to talk on the radio and ultimately wants people to hear me and see me, there's something about being like, hey, look at me, I'm doing this, that feels in my gut like disingenuous. And so I left with that advice yesterday, and obviously I posted my video last night, which you've been saying you should do something cooking related or something like that, and I went with a cocktail. And after I posted it, obviously it went very well. People said very nice things. It just, it made me realize that maybe I could have I could do more rather than just updating a profile picture every now and again and adding to a story. Maybe there's more to be done out there.
Yeah, you could have more of a presence on social media. I think that people not only want to see those videos of you, but they like your humor. They want to know what makes John laugh. I want to be part of that. So maybe when you see a video that really hits, do like what I do sometimes. Just share it and then just make a little comment.
And it's as easy as that. I think it's an overthinking thing, but I'm really saying it out loud almost to be held more accountable because I want to do more and I enjoy doing it. I mean, it's what we do. I mean, to me, that could be a bit on the radio that you're just doing on social media. So I've just got to kind of find those avenues that feel natural and feel right. And obviously very passionate about drinking martinis right now.
Yeah, I think everything, well, not everything, but people want to see, I want to see what your racer looks like in the NASCAR thing. I'm surprised you've never posted anything
that might be fun.
Related or
that
something.
might be fun. Dude, had a big night last night at Kansas. My best finish ever, dude. It was a hell of a night at Kansas Super Speedway. Third place finish, top 5.
Are you 2311?
I'm Carson Hocevar is my car technically. I have you can do a career where you make your own guy, but I'm doing just a season with Carson Hocevar, number 77. And dude, things are going really well for me, man. I had a great qualifying spot, qualified 8th, solid practice. And then I got in there. William Byron was giving me some trouble, but I was able to pass him for the third place spot. It's just feeling really good.
What's the game called? NASCAR
25.
25.
Dude, I was thinking, you have no, you don't have an Xbox, do you?
No, but I'm sure these games have cross-platform.
You can do that?
Yeah,
dude, because I was thinking how fun it would be. Like maybe once a week, we get a bunch of people together.
Oh, yeah.
We give them our gamer tags, and then if this is something that you could do and we could do that, we give them our gamer tags, and then we get, because you can get 40 people into a race.
Oh.
So, I mean, I don't even know if there's 40 people that would want to play with us, but get a bunch of people to listen to the show that want to play, and we'll all race each other.
Oh.
No?
I just Googled it. No, NASCAR 25 does not feature cross-platform play at launch.
And I'm going to say it again because it pisses me off so much, and I don't know what the point is. You can't play with other people in your own home either. It is the dumbest. It is the dumbest thing ever. I don't even know why you would do that. Because I joked when I brought it up before, well, we could get another Xbox and Danielle could be in the other room and we could play from there. And I would say that that's what they're pushing people to do, but that's not realistic. Nobody's going to do that.
That's what they're pushing people to do.
To go buy another Xbox, and then you have to.
It's not even just buy the Xbox. They want you to buy their online.
That's what I was going to say. So you have to go buy another console and then buy another, package to be able to play the games. That's insane.
Yes.
I just miss the good old days when you used to be able to go side by side racing or whatever the hell you wanted to do.
Yeah, it's all online play, and DLC is a huge thing.
Yeah. I had something I was going to give, but I can't say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. DLC, I love DLC. What is it?
Downloadable
content. Downloadable content.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't even, this is going to sound stupid. And shout out to Matt and D out there, wherever they are, because they gifted me this Xbox One, brand new, when Drew was sick, because we were playing Madden and playing games with each other.
Yeah.
When he couldn't leave his house, and they gifted it to me.
That's awesome.
I don't think this console takes a game.
Oh, yeah, there's some, my console at my house, my PlayStation, it's all, I forget what the term is, but you can't put a disc.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's not the downloadable. That's what I thought you were saying, is that you download it rather than have a physical.
No,
disc.
downloadable content is more so you'll you can get this game, but you'll have to buy this racer or this course or that.
And then there is, when I go on to log on at night, it tells me 10 different packages that it wants me to buy for $30, $25 a piece. And I did read online that sometimes they will add the 2-player feature on another package, so you got to pay another $50 to get that.
Sometimes it's cool. If I got the UFC games, and then they're you could download Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
and then
can you do cross-platform on that? Because that's the only other game I play.
Oh,
is
UFC?
Yeah. UFC and
do you know what number it is?
Whatever I have whatever the newest one is. Okay. I have whatever the newest whatever they are is what I have.
Let's see, UFC 5.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's see. Cross,
because that would be fun. I like playing that.
No.
Damn.
No.
The only other game that I mildly play, and I don't even, there's no point behind it, it's mindless for me every now and again, is Monster Jam. I'll just go to freestyle. I'll just go to freestyle, just bust out a 15-minute freestyle doing backflips and stuff, and it brings me joy.
Do like the bunny hops
yeah,
and stuff?
yeah. That's
So
the only other
funny.
thing I got. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Technically first call of the day that we didn't make. Who's this?
Hey, John. I was just wondering if I switch subjects to the end of your show from yesterday.
Yeah, lay it on me, big boy. I like mixing up a big old bowl of gumbo. You just throw whatever you want in there.
You got your crazy cat. My wife was doing pest control for ladybug pest and lawn out of Lutz.
All right.
She was treating some apartments in Tampa. These people abandoned the cat in the apartment with a bowl of water and a bowl of food.
Oh, no.
Well, she opened the door and the cat come running out, and for 2 weeks this thing followed her up and down the stairs.
Did you bring her
she called
home?
me and said, she said, there's this cat. And I said, I'll be right there.
Yeah.
So we went and got the cat.
Is he your best friend now?
From the day we got that cat, we got 3 dogs. That cat wrestles with our dogs.
Yeah, that's what
From the
I'm
day
hoping
we got
for
it,
one day.
Walked right up to it. Craziest damn thing ever.
It is wild, and I don't know. Thank you for the call. The problem is that this cat that is coming around, it's not there every day, and it's making me wonder, like, is it living inside most of its life? And as soon as it gets let out, it just runs over.
Yeah, or does it have multiple John Sennings? And
Well, that's possible too. That is it's just got a whole. I feel special, but it's just it just comes around to everybody. Really, just a neighborhood cat whore that's like pet me, rub me, feed me. Because now we have this little desk thing in the back, and one time I put some cat food up on it and fed her, and just kind of stood there. Now every time after a little bit, when she hangs around, she jumps on the top of that thing and is like, meow.
Where's the food?
She's like, feed me, bitch boy. She's like, I know, you know who the boss is. Senning Show, last call before we got to go to break. Who's this?
What's up, gentlemen? Name's Max.
Max, what up?
Nada. Curious, talking about the racing games. When are you going to get into some iRacing, brother?
Dude, Diz brought that up yesterday. I would love to try it. I've had somebody hit me up that said, I've got a full rig. Come on down and try it. I think it's to get a legit iRacing rig. What does that run you?
Do you have a decent computer already, or are you going to kind of build something from
No,
scratch?
I have no computer at all. I have an Xbox and I have a laptop that was given to me by my work. So the answer to that is no.
All right, so I mean, realistically, you don't need a crazy computer for iRacing. So a computer with the wheel setup and everything, a couple monitors, probably looking like $1,600. But I mean, you can use the computer obviously for other purposes as well.
Yeah. I just the thing that I said yesterday was I told my wife that I wanted to get an iRacing setup so I could become a real race car driver, and she said, "Well, would you rather get a sauna or a fake race car to drive?" And I haven't made that decision yet, but one day I'd love to at least try.
One fake race car.
What's that?
You could drive a Porsche one day. You could drive a GTR the next day. Tell her it's several race cars.
That's a hell of a sell. That's a hell of a sell job.
Great rebuttal.
Thank you. Do not go anywhere. When we return, it's been a minute since we've heard this beautiful man's voice. He's really ingratiated himself to the Bone fam. Every time I'm out and about, people always ask about him. He's Tampa's injury attorney. He's a lover of chicken parm. He dropped some of the hottest merch I think I've seen anybody drop ever last week, which I got some of. Just Call Mo joins us next. And there's something in the chicken parm world. I went and scoured his social media to see if I could find it, that he did anything with it. Big heavy hitter in the world of food has a chicken parm offering. And we've got to find out if Just Call Mo knows anything about it. We'll hit some legal briefs and take some of your calls if you have any questions. 800-771-1025.
No more tough luck. A different club is where I'm cut from. Baby, oh my lord. The cops chasing Bronson in the all-white Ford.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio.
In a motorcycle accident, the details make all the difference.
Was the driver who hit you not paying attention?
Were there hazardous road conditions?
Were there eyewitnesses?
We don't depend on the accident report because it's not admissible in court. We conduct our own investigation.
And we know doctors who can testify to how the injuries will affect you for the rest of your life to try and get you the money that you'll need to take care of yourself. Farrah and Farrah.
Tampa.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Suncoast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are. BadgerBobs.com.
License CSC 11597, CFC 14282338, and EC 1300924.
Hey, America. Want to save $1,000 and get free internet forever? That was a rhetorical question. Switch to Spectrum and save $1,000 guaranteed. Seriously, you can hold us to it. We call it the Spectrum Savings Guarantee. Just switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum and we'll give you free fiber-powered internet forever. Yeah, free internet forever. And we guarantee $1,000 of real savings in your first year, or we'll cover the difference. It's a guaranteed no-brainer. Learn more at spectrum.com/freeforever. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines. Restrictions apply.
At Brandon Honda, 0 down deals are back. Finance your next pre-owned vehicle with 0 out of pocket. Plus, we have interest rates as low as 0.9%, and we'll cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. We have minivans and SUVs starting at $229 per month, mid-size sedans from $189 per month, and economy vehicles from an incredible $149 per month. And most are backed with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-527-9308 for complete details.
Hey, Pap. Christian at Best Man Medical said they have already performed multiple enhancements on our bone listeners.
I know. It's cool that we have the leading male enhancement clinic right here in Tampa, and people are flying in from all over the country to get this surgery performed at Best Man Medical.
Well, Dr. Zabrowski and Christian make a great team. When you call there, you speak directly to the owner, Christian. And since he helped develop the procedures and had them done himself, he can answer any question.
Well, that definitely matters, Carmen. I mean, they are performing surgery on man's most prized possession. The best part is their filler activates your body's natural collagen, making the gains safe and permanent with no need for repeat treatments. They could even make you longer.
Guys, if you want to intensify your partner's pleasure or need a confidence boost in the bedroom, it's a no-brainer. Women have been enhancing themselves for 40 years. It's your turn. Fellas, go check out bestmanmedical.com and schedule your consultation. You won't regret it.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for 2, sample Corona, and win Corona gear. Corona, it's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
Hey, it's Mike Calta from 102.5 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's Stingray Truck Month. They're making room for what's next with their biggest truck savings of the year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle, keep the cash, or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Step into the story at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Discover all new experiences for the whole family. Set sail for adventure at Buccaneer Bay. Master stealth and speed at the Knights Ninja Challenge. And create enchantment at the Wicked Wand Workshop. Cheer for thundering jousts. Explore shops and games and bite into the legendary turkey legs. Save on tickets at participating Circle K stores or visit BayAreaRenFest.com. The Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Weekends, February 14th to March 29th. Huzzah!
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code TOUR25 for a limited time and get a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first 2 fill-ups. Cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code TOUR25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first 2 tanks. That's code TOUR25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first 2 tanks.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. The Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. See Mount Joy, Two Friends, Government Mule, and more across 3 days and multiple stages. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com.
Being in a crash? Don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, wake up in the morning to the clear blue sky. Turn up the music when I hop in the ride. The windows down, let the whole world see. Ain't nobody rock it like little old me. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb and
Welcome back to Senning Show, getting you through your Thursday. This week has really flown by. I don't know if you feel the same way, but it has flown by on this end.
I think everyone's feeling like, because I was literally getting a coffee, and Jenna, who runs the other station, she's like, Thursday came so fast.
Yeah.
I go, yes.
I don't know what the treat is. Maybe it's because we're cruising towards a cruise or something, but the week has flown by, and thanks for being here. If you got something for our next, I'd like to call him a guest, but he's more than a guest. He's a fixture around here. For our dear friend, just call Mo, 800-771-1025. Just call MOE.com, 866-CALL-MOE. And the one and only Mo DeWitt joins us right now. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
It's going pretty darn good. How are you, man?
Doing all right. Can't complain.
Very nice, very nice. As the cruise is getting closer, I will say the longing for your presence is getting stronger. I've been meaning to email the people on our end, and I don't know if this is something you'd appreciate. I didn't spring on you. Did you hear anything about the guy that won the cruise? Like, did he get it figured out?
I have no idea. Other than the phone call we did with him, I haven't heard anything.
I would assume everything is on the up and up, or we would have heard about it. It's just the startling fact that he was not clued into the fact that he was going to have to leave his entire family behind to go be on the cruise. But sometimes,
or maybe he was just making that up to make it seem like a surprise for plausible deniability when he pitches it to his wife.
I like that, dude. That's really good. That's why you need a lawman in your corner. He knows exactly what's going on. I have a bunch of things in my head that I want to throw at you, Mo. First, I have to say, the Parminator shirts are a work of art. It is, and it's not just the shirt. It's like an old school NASCAR shirt that has Mo on it with the car design, and it's a pocket tee, which I love. Parminator, an ode to the Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt. I don't know if you guys always use those shirts. Probably not, because it's a pocket tee. It's probably one of the best quality shirts I've ever been given by anybody. So kudos to you.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, that's one of my big things is like, if you're going to give away stuff, you want stuff people are actually going to keep and wear. There's nothing worse than getting like a shirt that has a cool design, but then it's like all itchy and just nasty and you never want to wear it. So we try to get like good quality shirts.
Yeah, it is crazy nowadays, depending on what because I'm a sucker for buying things online in the middle of the night. And there's a T-shirt. There's a company that makes shirts, Gildan. I'm sure if you've heard of them or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
but they often make, and no offense, like the most basic ass shirt that doesn't fit anybody properly, and I'll see like a really cool design on a website and I'll order it and it'll cost $35-$40 and it shows up on a cotton Gildan shirt, and that's not what you get from the folks that Just Call Mo. You get a damn fine quality shirt. Only problem, Mo?
What's that?
I think I overshot the size, dude. I'm not I've been struggling with the fact that I am now an XL man. It's I told John double XL. And the other thing is I don't ever dry my shirt, so I'm going to dry this one in the hopes that it shrinks a little bit. But also, just the fit is so great. It's a longer shirt, so it takes a lot for me to love a T-shirt, and I love this shirt.
So all your shirts, when you're done, you just like pin them up to dry?
Yep. All the T-shirts that I wear, none of them get dried because they just none of my shirts are right on the cusp of not fitting me at all times because they're all short. They're like, it's not a tightness thing. It's I don't want to be wearing belly shirts.
I got you.
Showing my midriff around here. Mo, I searched your social media this morning because I had heard people talking about it and I saw people posting about it online and I'm wanting to ask you, but I was worried that you already did a video about it or you had already talked about it, and I skimmed through your social media and I did not find it. And if I somehow, there's no way I'm going to be the one to tell you about this, but did you see the newest dip at Publix?
I have seen this. I've been messaged about this many times.
I figured as the king of chicken parm you would. And, Publix does the buffalo chicken dip. They do like a jalapeno popper dip. They do like a bacon beef. They do all sorts of dips. Now, they even did, I think, the last one, the limited one they did was a volcano roll. So it had like fake crab and like spicy mayo mixed in and stuff. That one was a little too much for me. Could not try it. But the newest dip, chicken parmigiana dip at you haven't had it yet?
I haven't had it yet. I'm gonna have to swing by and grab a tub.
Oh damn. I can't.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I love the flavors, but like, is the texture going to be there? Is it going to be weird? I don't know.
If you're open to it, and I don't want you to have to change course in your life at all for us, but if you're open to it, maybe next time we get you in our warm embrace, maybe we could do a live taste test on the air with you with the chicken parmigiana dip.
I'd love to do that. I'll bring a tub the next time I head over.
I don't know if it's breaded or what, but yeah, chicken parm, not the first thing that you think about turning into a dip. But if anybody could do it, the fine folks at Publix would be able to do it. I did see as well. Are you guys giving away another motorcycle?
We are, yeah. So we just started the contest for this year. We do one a year, basically. We just launched the contest at mobiker.com.
Mobiker.com. And then how long does the contest run?
So it runs all year. So we'll give it away towards the end of the year. It's usually like December-ish when we give it away. Go register. Last year a Bone listener won.
That's what I was gonna say. Is let's make sure that we get another Bone winner this year. Mo he's beloved in the radio community. He has lots of friends out there who I hope one day will be my friends too. But let's make sure that whoever wins this damn bike listens to Senning Show and is right here in the Tampa Bay area.
John, you look like a chopper guy.
Oh, dude, no way, dude.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't want to,
No.
but you got the look of it. I think it's the flowing hair and the beard, and your build is like, I could see you on a chopper, bro.
Nothing could be further from the truth. Now some of these things, and I don't care. Like I'm not looking to be embraced by the biker community or shunned by them. But there are those the 3-wheel things.
Oh yeah,
like those
the trikes.
Yeah, the trikes. Those look like something that would be up my alley.
Yeah.
The thing about bikes that I just feel is a crazy, crazy risk to take is the very simple fact that if you're driving down the interstate and God forbid there's a stick in the road, there's a turtle, something happens and you lay your bike down, then your body is laying in the middle of an interstate. It's just the risk that comes with it. And we hear about bikers that are hurt and killed all the time. It's just like juice worth squeeze. Like I don't have that deep thing in me that's like, I need to get on the hog, baby. Enough to put myself in that position. But I can maybe a trike in my older years.
No, you'd be dope in what are they called? Slingshots.
Those
are cool.
That's what I was thinking of. They're just kind of bigger, right? Or they seat a couple people maybe?
I think it seats two, right?
I think it's like 2 or something.
Yeah, those do look nice. And for as much as I love going up to the mountains and going to spaces like that, I think that would be the coolest thing is to get one of those slingshots and take it up or into the mountains, take it out west, go through the desert in it.
I think we have the best spot. I think they just look so sexy pulling up to the beach. The music
all that.
playing.
All that. I've been thinking a lot lately about how I want to make a trip over to the east side of the state. In the Bronco, because over there you could take the car on the beach.
Yeah.
So be able to take the Bronco out to get a little sandy, get a little dirty.
That'd be.
I'm ready. I'm through the phase of being so worried about it that I'm now ready to do a backflip in it and take it up a mountain and all that stuff. I don't know how soon that's going to happen.
Test out those capabilities.
Yeah. I mean, exactly, dude. I have this dial in the middle of my of the console. And it's like it's like it was made for a child that knows nothing. I have a big screen and it's like, you want to climb a mountain, do this. You want to go through sand, do this. If you want to, you can lock everything up and...
You just have it set to wuss mode right now?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm like on eco mode. I might as well be driving a Prius at this point based on what I'm what I'm doing around here. Trying to think, okay, so the chicken parm dip, we're going to miss you on the cruise. Are you, and be honest, Mo, because you have a family that you love very much.
Yeah, some days.
Are you having any... Oh, this is good. Oh, we need to make a bit out of this. Are you having FOMO?
I mean, a little bit. It'd be fun to go on the cruise, but I also know I'd get a lot of crap from the family for it, so that's not really worth it.
Did you tell us already? Oh yeah, you're going on a cruise, right? Is that right?
Right. When's the Calty cruise? Like
we leave the 9th.
Yeah. I'm on one from the 3rd to the 6th.
Oh damn, yeah, that's insane to be. Have you?
So you're free.
Yeah, exactly. So come on,
I'm open.
Let's call that prick back and take the cruise. So you know a lot about you've cruised a lot, and I'm like going through the check-in and reading everything. Have you been? I know, Diz, you've been to Coco Cay.
Yeah.
Right. You've been as well, Mo.
Yeah, I've been there a couple times, I think.
And that's just like a big island that Royal Caribbean owns.
Consider it like Adventure Island if it was an island and owned by them.
And there's water slides.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never went down them. I only go to Hideaway Beach, which is
like
only
an adults.
only.
Okay, yeah, I'm a big adults only kind of
Yeah.
guy. And then the other, I kept hearing talk of, oh no, now that I'm about to say,
in Nassau.
Yeah, is the Royal Beach Club?
Yes. It's newer. I think it opened in January.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And do you know this? Are we all going there? Like when we go to Nassau, are we all going to the same place?
There's no set thing for it. Whereas like Coco Cay, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Nassau, you have to get that. And I heard it's cheaper with the drink package. So if you got the drink package, it's only like $20 more. If not, I think it's like $90.
So you have not been to that? What is it called again? Royal
Caribbean
Beach Club,
Royal Beach Club or something. You have not been to that, Mo?
I've not been to that one yet. No, that one just I think like Diz said, opened maybe this year.
Do you, as somebody who gets out that way, do you have any Bohemian secrets for me, Mo? Any place that I should hit in Nassau?
I would go under the bridge to there. There's the big fish fry, which is like more of an open area. But then under the bridge, there's a bunch of little like shacks that serve like beer and like conch fritters.
Oh,
and
that
conch
sounds
salad,
up my
all that kind
alley.
of stuff, some fish. That's a good little spot.
I'm fit to be under the bridge. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm the under the bridge kind of guy. We do have a bunch of calls coming in. I don't know what they're about, but hopefully maybe some of them are looking for some legal advice from our buddy Just Call Mo. That's justcallmoe.com. Senning Show, you're live with Just Call Mo. Who's this?
Yeah, this is Anthony.
Hey, Anthony, what's up, buddy?
Two things. One is you were talking about T-shirts.
Yeah.
Take a look at Duluth Trading.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
And their long-tail tees are like 3 inches longer.
Okay, I like that.
For when you have
I got a long body.
Robust midline.
All right. What else you got for us?
So your belly doesn't raise up the front of the shirt, so they fit well. And very good shirts, too. The other is, what kind of recourse do you have against HOAs if you put in an ARC request and they deny it, and you're it's approved by the county, it meets all county zoning laws, but the ARC committee denies it, and it's personal, but you can't prove that.
So in a situation like that, you have to remember with dealing with a homeowners association, it's not only what's going to be approved by the county or the city, but they also have their own set of bylaws and their own declaration of covenants that they have to abide by. But if you can show that it's arbitrary and capricious, basically meaning it's personal and they're just targeting you, and that they've approved other similar things in the community, but for reasons X, Y, or Z, they're not approving yours, then you could file a lawsuit against them to basically have a judge determine that their denial of your ARC is arbitrary and capricious, and ultimately force them to approve it. But that's a high burden, a high standard to be able to show that.
Yeah. And what kind of attorney would you need for that?
So you want an attorney who deals with homeowners associations or condo associations. There's a lot of those in the state of Florida because there's a lot of homeowners association disputes and condo association disputes. And if you want to shoot me an email, I can give you the names of some around your area that might be able to help.
Sure.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one. Yeah, we were. I think it was when I was with Gio the other day. He was talking about his homeowners association, and it's it'll keep the neighborhood beautiful. Like I think there's that. Do you have an HOA, Mo, if you don't mind me asking?
I do not. I refuse to live in one.
Yeah, we looked at tons of houses, and we kind of, just from doing research and hearing horror stories, we searched for a neighborhood that did not have one as well. And obviously, it will be as clean as can be, but you will have people breathing down your throat. And it's like if your garbage can stays out a couple hours longer than when they come and pick it up, you're going to get an email or you're going to get a message on your front door, and they'll start fining you. And yeah, I don't think I don't know that I have the best relationship with authority in the first place, let alone somebody who's like telling me what I can and can't do in my own yard and in my own house.
Seems very un-American, if you ask me.
God bless America. You're absolutely right. I'm curious. This is, I don't know if you have this statistic that you would know for certain, but are slip and fall accidents one of the most common lawsuits filed in the United States of America, Mo DeWitt?
I don't know if they're one of the most common. I would venture to guess that there's probably, if we're talking civil lawsuits, civil lawsuits even, include things like divorce and stuff like that. So that may be up there.
Okay.
But, car accidents are probably the most common accident, but slip and falls are probably a close second as far as accidents are concerned.
I should have asked you because this doesn't reference legal representation. Any reason to not talk about this Publix situation in Central Florida out in Kissimmee?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
At least not yet. You tell me more details. I'll let you know.
Yeah. A woman from Central Florida received nearly $4 million from a jury following a slip and fall at a Kissimmee Publix. The verdict held the grocery store entirely responsible for the injury Victoria Marcano suffered in June of 2023. $3.967 million total dollars covers the past and future medical cost, including pain and suffering. However, Publix has requested a new trial. Go figure. When it comes to like proving, and I would imagine this jury is kind of like what I experienced, where first of all you have to decide if Publix is on the hook, and then you have to decide the percentage of blame that they have. When it comes to putting blame on an establishment for a slip and fall, is it as simple as slippery floor, no sign probably equals a payday?
No, not really, because you have to show that the store either knew that the substance was there or should have known, meaning that the substance on the floor had to be there for an extended period of time. Now, there are some exceptions to that, like if their own employee put the substance on the floor, then they would be liable for it. But
how could you do that? How could you prove, like, what would be, if you could conjure up an example of how a lawyer could prove that the people at Publix knew the floor was slippery? Like, what would go into even in proving that?
Video, typically. So I mean, that's the key to a lot of these slip and falls is the video evidence nowadays, or of course witnesses as well. But video is always going to be your best evidence.
Man, and pain and suffering, that's always such an interesting thing to put a dollar amount on, because an extra $2.25 million was granted for pain and suffering. Is there a chart that attorneys in the legal system operates on when it comes to how much you think somebody is owed for pain and suffering? Is it, the change to their normal life before they got in the accident? Like, what ultimately makes a dollar amount like $2.25 million possible for pain and suffering, which you really can't measure?
Yeah, I mean, it's really what the person's gone through, what they're going to go through, and you're just going to be making arguments about how it's impacted their life, the things they used to do, the things they can't do anymore. how they have to live with, ongoing pain, how that affects them, how that affects their life. And, when it comes to a serious accident, like there was a huge case also out of, Central Florida a couple weeks ago where there was like $644 million where the guy became a paraplegic. And, somebody asked me, for $644 million, would you become a paraplegic? I was like, absolutely not. It's not worth it. There's no amount of money that makes up for that. And so, when you're living with pain every day, and, that's one of the things I have kind of an issue with the billboards that say like giant numbers. It's like, well, usually that person's life has been, altered dramatically where they'd give back the money to just be normal again.
Right.
Their life will never be the same.
To get to a number like that, like you have to be very unwell and your life is essentially ruined. Yeah. Let's try one more call here. The first one, I'll give about a 3 out of 10. Senning Show, you're live with Just Call Mo.
Hey there.
Hi. Who's this?
Hey, my son works at Publix, and they all got like a free container of that chicken bacon ranch dip, and it was so good.
Wait, the chicken bacon ranch or the chicken parm?
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking in my mind of what it was called, but the chicken parm.
Okay.
Like, it looked weird when we opened it. I was like, "Oh, it looks weird. I don't even want to try it." And then what we did was spread it across like Tostitos, and then sprinkle some shredded cheese and did it in the microwave for like 30 seconds.
Wait,
and it was like a delicious nacho.
Oh yeah, so you made chicken parm nachos with it.
Yeah, like the scoops, I would scoop a little bit in each little cup, and then did shredded cheese and microwave it. It tasted like some fancy restaurant nachos. So delicious.
Wow, that's a hell of an endorsement. Did your son put you up to this? Are you behind Big Publix? No. You didn't like the bad press we were putting out there about the slip and fall? So you're.
No, it was coincidental. I'm like thinking, they're talking about Publix, and I'm here on hold about Publix.
Well, thank you.
It was just. We'd have to pay for it, and it was like $9.99. I'm like, well, I wouldn't have paid that much for it, but once I had it, I was like, well. Hey, it was free, but it was really good though.
Well, thank you. That's our first official report about the chicken parm dip, and thank you for sharing that. I was thinking you could do it like on a baguette, like almost like a little toast, like a little toast point.
That wouldn't be bad.
Maybe. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if I would like
slip and fall at Publix. They may pay you in chicken parm, or at least
that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
You just roll up a giant. It's like a cement truck, but it's just full of chicken parm dip that you just have to load into tubs in your own yard. Mo, I'm sure you're hearing a lot about this. Yesterday, a landmark decision when it comes to putting blame on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And today, the tone has really changed. A lot of the stories that I saw compared what's probably coming for these social media platforms is similar to what happened, I believe, in the late 90s-ish to the tobacco industry, where they're going to have to change the way that they operate as a whole. And the real question that we were talking about yesterday, I wanted to throw at you. So this lawsuit, I believe, stemmed from an individual. This was from an individual who was suing these platforms because of this girl and ultimately what she went through. And we got to talking about the idea of a class action lawsuit for all of these social media platforms. If that were going to happen, and it was the biggest of its kind ever, would everybody who was a part of it, would they have had to have gone through a similar situation, or under the umbrella of social media being bad, could you have people that experience different things but still negative because of social media? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. So I think the issue there becomes that the damages may be too different to classify it as a class, because typically with a class action, you have something that went wrong, some sort of issue that presents liability to the defendant, and then a similar, it doesn't have to be exact, but similar damages. And so the way social media affects people could vary so widely, and not everybody has been impacted by it, I would think, to where it may be difficult to make it a class action, to quantify it as a class where everybody has a similar cause of action there.
So it's got to be pretty spot on. It's got to be.
I think so. And I'd have to know more about the actual specifics as what they're trying to allege. If it was something along the lines of like, when you signed up, this was deceptive, and everybody got the same disclaimer, then that may be broad enough to bring it into a class action. But if it's more specific about emotional damages or depression or something like that, then that's probably not appropriate for a class action.
Well, and honestly, at this point, I'm not sure what the difference would be because they're going to have to pay $3 million in damages alone, but they're saying that's just a drop in the bucket compared to the legal reckoning that is probably coming now that the precedent has been set. There are currently 10,000 individual claims against these social media platforms, on top of 800 school districts that are launching lawsuits against the social media platforms as well. So I don't know what's going to change, whether they have to tweak the algorithm. Maybe they're going to make it completely impossible for people of a certain age to get onto it. But would you say, Mo, knowing what you know at this point, that this will be the first, first step in majorly changing social media in America?
Well, I think they're going to change it. The question I have is whether this will definitely be appealed. And so I don't know that this will be the linchpin that causes them to pay out like Big Tobacco did.
Okay.
I think we'll still see ongoing challenges to this. And while this is a huge step for the plaintiffs here in the, potentially recovering against these companies, I think they're all going to appeal this to the highest court they can and try to get an opinion that's favorable to them. And all it takes is one opinion from a higher court that could shut down the entire thing. We've seen that before. So we'll see what happens with it.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, yeah.
Diz, you sent me along a note. I didn't know if it was from a personal instance, but I'm going to frame it as it was. Dizzy has a gun, and he wants to travel to Alabama. If he's a legal gun holder in firearm is registered and everything's on the up and up in Florida, can he take his GAT to Alabama legally?
You're going to want to check the gun laws there. So that is something that people get in trouble for a lot, is going to other states with their guns. If you go into New York City with a gun, you'll basically, if they find it, even if you fly with it, check it legally, and you land there, they will arrest you if they see it. So you want to make sure that, I don't know if you're flying or if you're driving, but you want to make sure that you comply with every single state's gun laws that you're going to enter into.
I'm driving. It's not registered because you don't have to now. Is that if it's the same as Alabama, though? I can go across state lines, right?
Dude, it is. Alabama is a permitless carry state.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Too? Oh, there you go.
You'd have to. Well, actually, no, you won't. You won't leave any other. You won't hit any other states. I was worried about the states you would cross. You'll go right from Florida to Alabama. Oh, look at you. I mean, now, sadly, the crime that you commit with that has been put out over the air, which your attorney would not
I got representation with Mo. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's good too.
I mean, from taking a quick glance at Alabama's laws, they seem fairly similar to Florida's, as well as they do have some general reciprocity between them. So it looks like from a brief cursory view that you should be okay.
Nice.
Look at that. Yeah. Mo DeWitt, the absolute man. Find him online. Just call MOE.com, 866. Call MOE 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Tell people again how they get into the VIP club, because I think that is one of the coolest things you do upon many. How can people be a VIP?
Just go to justcallmo.com/VIP and you can register right there. Then you get a cool little card and all our merch and all that kind of stuff.
The best in the biz. Thank you so much, man. Look forward to seeing you real soon and hopefully eating a big vat of, maybe we could do, he's a respectable guy. I was going to say, maybe we could do a chicken parm dip wrestling match with Mo. Me and Mo.
Oh.
Are you open to it?
We'll see. We'll talk about it.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Have a good one and look forward to talking to you soon.
Talk to you later.
Just call Mo DeWitt.
Oh, man, we should have asked him if John Brennan had a case of slander. And
hey,
stuff.
Mo, you still there?
I'm still here.
All right. So what would it take for a man to have any legal grounds when it comes to slander on his appearance? Recently, John Brennan, our fearless leader here, was told by Monica that he looks like an egg, and he's not taking it very well at all. He's talking in legal terms like he'd like to make a move. If somebody says something bad about the way that you look, is there any legal grounds to sue them or make them stop?
Well, typically, for slander or libel, it has to be a false statement. It has to damage the other person. But obviously, there's First Amendment protections when it comes to your opinion and freedom of speech and things like that. So it sounds like that would be more of an opinion than a fact that would be defamatory.
All right. Sorry, John. We tried our best, buddy. We tried to shrill for you. But all right, Mo, appreciate you, buddy.
Anytime.
We will all be judged same someday.
Do not go anywhere. anywhere. When we come back, a couple things. I'm going to try and get a voice on the phone that we haven't heard in quite some time to talk about the etiquette that I should try to use tonight at the Lightning game, where we'll be sitting on the bench. But also, we did this a couple times in the early days of the show, an illicit ticket giveaway. I'm looking for real deal criminals. There was a criminal who was arrested, maybe has the most arrests I've recently heard of any one individual. If you've got a number that's impressive when it comes to the amount of times you've been arrested, we'll give you some tickets. Coming up next on more Senning Show. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
Chasing you down with
Wild Fork Foods. I absolutely love this company. I'm so proud to be partnered up with them, and it brings me so much joy when I see them out and about, or they send me a message and say, thank you for turning us on to Wild Fork. The big reason that a lot of people say thank you for is the price, is unbelievable quality at prices you're just not going to find at the grocery store, and the variety. All of us have been there where it feels like you've cooked everything and you just are looking in the aisles of the grocery store and you go, there's just nothing else. I don't know what I can try. Well, with 450 protein options, you will never run out of choices with everything you need to go with it. You can go shopping in store, St. Pete, West Chase, and South Tampa, but always online. I love to get it delivered to my house, wildforkfoods.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. You know what's awesome? Food and wine. The Busch Gardens Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back now through May 10th. Enjoy a relaxing day filled with beautiful gardens, delicious flavors, and more than 65 tastes to sip and savor. Plus, live music is included with park admission. Check out the most wild mix of live music. You got country music starring Dylan Scott, and then you got Warren G. From Taking Back Sunday to Flo Rida. Not all at one time, because that would be crazy. It's the perfect blend of food, fun, and your favorite music. Want in? Enter now at theboneonline.com. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, where every weekend feels like a getaway. Only from 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, skip the airport and get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric. And our family is proud to serve you and your family.
From broken light switches to electrical blackouts.
We believe you deserve an electrician that gets to you quickly.
And then does the job carefully.
We're so confident that if you are a first-time Bolt customer, your service call is free.
That's a $129 value.
Yep. So for free estimates, solid guarantees,
old-fashioned service,
with new-fangled solutions,
just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Oh, brothers and sisters, it is I, Pastor Dizzy, and I'm here to tell you about Kava Social Club. You see, Kava Social Club has freshly brewed drinks daily. That's all right, daily fresh brewed drinks Kratom, Kava, THC infused drinks whenever you want. 24/7. I said 24/7. One more time in the back for the 24/7. So just as much as you praise, you can be enjoying the life. I said the life at the Cover Social Club. Look them up on the interweb at thecoversocialclub.com. Praising the almighty name of the Cover Social Club. Hoorah, baby!
Think you're not the suing type, but you weren't at fault. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th with over 100 different flavors to sip and savor and free concerts like Dylan Scott this Saturday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at BuschGardensTampa.com.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
If you're really paying attention, you know what that noise means. His voice has not been heard on this radio station or this program, I should say, for quite a minute. One of the most asked questions I get when I'm out and about is, are you guys still cool with Pat Maroon, the big rig? The answer to that question is absolutely. I miss him. And I'm so glad that he answered my call. Joining us on the line right now, the legend himself, Pat Maroon. What's up, big dog?
What's up, boys? Well, I thought you guys hated me, so
no, I told you repeatedly I did not. I did not hate you. How could we hate you? Like, we're not in a position in life to be able to hate you. Like, you could hate us.
I changed your life.
You did. You
You're
changed.
skinnier.
You changed
You're
my life.
skinnier now. You're healthier now. You're not going to the pantry for scoops of peanut butter at 3 a.m. and 5 a.m.
You did.
Like, the biggest question is, though, are you still doing it?
I'm still very much on it. Yeah, I've been hitting it. Actually, right now, I've been hitting it harder than ever. I'm still. I've been in the
So
gym.
you're not fasting anymore. You're just going to the gym, right?
Pretty much. That was it. I think the big change has been, not worrying about the calories as much and just eating, eating clean, but also going to the gym and lifting heavy weights.
You feel better?
I feel so much better. Sometimes I do things these days, and it's like you kind of take for granted when you are in better shape and definitely stronger in ways. Like the little like I had to move a bunch of sod around in our backyard, big potting soil this morning, and I'm kind of just kneeling down and flipping them over my shoulder, and I'm like, dude, 2 months ago this would have killed me to do this. So
2 months ago he would ask Danielle to do it.
Exactly. So no, I'm feeling better in a million different ways. And no, we absolutely don't hate you.
Do you have what's your weight right now?
My weight right now. So I weighed in that day at 246. My weight today is about 242, 240, depending on the time of day.
Is there a goal? Like 235?
No, we're cruising towards the cruise right now. We're going on a cruise 2 weeks from today, actually. So
yeah.
I'm keeping it real tight from an eating perspective right now. I still, once our battle was over, I was going to stop doing like carnivore and I was going to eat some carbs, but I never really did that. I've cheated. I had pizza one night, and then this past weekend I did eat some pancakes and some waffles. But other than that, I've been pretty much just cutting out all the carbs.
Yeah, once you get into it, it's easy.
And it's the results are the biggest thing. Is once you start to look and you go, oh damn, I never really looked like that. I didn't know I had a muscle right in that location. It's kind of addictive. So yes, you changed my life, Pat, and for that I thank you.
Anytime, John. Anytime.
Now
I'm actually glad it all worked out. Sorry you had to shave your beard.
It's that too. Who knew that was a blessing?
Blessing in disguise, Pat.
Who knew there was a handsome man under there?
Yeah, ever since that, everyone talks about how sexy he is now. That's it. Everyone's talking
think about it. You lose all that, and then you actually can see your cheekbones now. You know, you just like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You say cheekbones, we call it chisel-defined jaw.
Yeah. It has been a life-changing few months, and again, it was your idea. The day, I don't know I imagine you didn't, but the day that we did the weigh-in and everything, we replayed.
No, I watched online.
Oh,
yeah.
You did? Okay, we replayed the segment where you came up with the idea for the weight loss challenge, which hell of an idea, by the way.
Yeah, it was a great idea.
Yeah. And
I lost. I just got to do something. I still got to put up my end, so I will think of something on my end where.
You told me you just left the barber. Did you take your beard off today? Did you just take it off?
Yeah, I took it off. It's a 1.5.
Oh, okay.
So it's low.
You still got a little something.
Little scruff.
We'll figure out something to make everything okay in the coming weeks and months.
Yeah, we will figure something out for sure. I just think I figured I wasn't going in. You guys weren't inviting me back in, so there's a big commotion going on in the studio. So we got to figure it out, because every time I did an appearance these last few weeks, they're like, "Did you just quit the Senning Show?" So there's a lot of drama going on right now.
You told me that. You said people are chirping me, and I mean I know that we have people that listen and are passionate. Is that real? Because I'll put a cease and desist out there right now. Do not come for our man Pat Maroon.
No, it's fine. It's fine. They're just like, what happened? You're not on the show anymore. Like, we go on every time you're on, and you're just not on anymore. What happened? You didn't show up for the weight loss. So they think you're all mad at me.
I'm not. So. Who are these people? These are just randos, or these are people in the
fans of the show, and fans of you, fans of me.
Yeah, no.
So we got to sort this out.
We absolutely do. Everything is sorted. This is
I guess
the first step.
Our next thing we should do is like maybe a boxing ring match.
Oh,
to settle the beef.
There's no beef. Maybe can we go full MMA? I feel like in a boxing match you'd beat me, but I do feel like I could take you to the ground and maybe put you in a triangle choke though and tap you out.
Oh.
Yeah, you are a wrestler fan, so
yeah.
I figured you can probably do something something ridiculous like that.
I like it. I absolutely like it. Are you you're in the building tonight at Benchmark for the big matchup between the Kraken and the Lightning?
I'm in the building tonight. I heard you got some sweet seats tonight. You're on the glass.
So I don't even know if it's, and I don't know exactly, but I don't even know if it's on the glass. The way that it was explained to me is that for special occasions, sometimes they do this thing, and I think because we're the home of the Lightning, they said we're like on the bench. Like when you look to your right, you look to your left, like you're on, like my ticket says bench.
Yeah, so you'll sit in between the benches.
Is there any etiquette that I need to be aware of? Anything I should do
No,
or
there's
not
a
do?
glass. There's a glass there in between both benches, but you're basically Brian Ingblom's spot is usually there. He stands in between the benches. So they basically put, I think it's 4 seats or maybe 6 seats. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Or maybe more than that, or 8 seats. And you can sit there. You're right on the glass.
That's exciting.
There's like 4 seats on the glass, 2 on the back row, I think. Or 4 in the back row. So there's 8 seats. So
is there a divider between us and the players? Because I heard an urban legend.
There's plexiglass.
Okay, there is. That
Yeah.
sometimes they'll pass down the smelling salts. I'm hoping to rip some salts tonight.
Yeah, I used to throw mine over when people.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. How the hell have you been? We really have not talked. You doing all right? I know you're running around like crazy NHL
Well,
Network.
I shoot you text now. I'm like, hey, like, when do you want me to come on? I'm free this week, and you don't respond.
Thank you for saying that, Pat, because I've been trying to bring this to light that John is terrible at texting, unless you're Drew Garabo. He's bad at it, though, right? You could agree with me on this.
Yeah, and I'm also bad at it, but like at least I've been good at it. Be like, hey, I'm around. I've been around, and he hasn't really said anything.
That's
so,
not. And here's the deal, Diz. We've already crossed this bridge. I'm not going to argue that. I will argue specifics. I also will point out.
I even sent him an Instagram thing. I'm like, hey, oh, you're here? Like, great. I'm coming.
He did do that, but the last conversation
and
we
he
had,
didn't respond.
the last
So
thing we had, you said all the Senning fans are chirping me, and then I just said I don't want you to ever feel pressured, but you have an open door. He then responded, well, I always want to come on. I said, are you going to Zach Bryan on Saturday? He said, I don't know, but it will be fun. And then he said next week will work. And that was kind of where we left things off. So I guess it was my responsibility.
Saturday.
That was my responsibility to follow up, I suppose.
Yeah, you got to hit the ball back into his court.
Yeah, I guess. All right, I'll give you I'll give you that one. But I know you're busy, and I like I said, I don't ever want to feel like I'm
with the boys and hang out.
Yeah, and we love you and we miss you. And yes, I did. We were out at the Valse Bar on Thursday, and then I think you were out there on Saturday. Did you have a good time? Did you get a little buzz on?
No, Sunday.
Yeah. But did you put a few back?
Yeah, I had a few cocktails.
Rightfully so. While we have you for a moment, I'm curious your thoughts on the ups and downs of the Bolts the last few weeks. Obviously, after the Olympics, it kind of really all went to hell, and I think everybody was freaking out. And it feels like things are back to where we were before. Is there something too? We were just talking out of our ass because we don't know any better about, so many guys being a part of the Olympics and playing with different coaches and playing with a different team completely that can make it tough to come back to your actual team. Like, what do you contribute that fall off to after the Olympics?
Well, one, the guys that weren't playing take 12 days off.
Right.
Okay. And then the guys that are all at the Olympics. So meanwhile, you have the guys that are coming back to skate. I think it's like a week earlier, or like 6 days earlier, 7 days earlier, whatever it is. They don't have their full team, and like their head coach isn't there sometimes. So it's like they're just practicing with limited players, so they can't really do stuff as a group, as a team, as a unit to like work on systems, stuff like that that they're usually going through the pace of practice. So, and then when those guys get done, they travel back and they have a day or two off, and then they're right back in it. So, there's a combination of a lot of things, right? There could be guys that come back from the Olympics are a little bit tired. It's been long. They finished the last game. They have to fly over to Italy and they have to finish the last game. They fly back overseas from, back to their hometown where they're playing. And then, they don't really kind of skate together leading up to that, the first game back from the Olympic break. So they're a veteran team, though. They have really good leadership in that group. They have really good high-end players. They understand what it takes. And I knew this was just a bump in the road. They're just kind of, just teams coming back. Some teams that didn't even send Olympics, they had a full team practice. They had everyone there. So it's like teams that they were playing, some of them didn't even have Olympic players on their team, right? So, and it could be a little bit of tired. You haven't played together with each other in a little bit. It takes some time to get back, right? And but they're playing really good as of late. They had a really good road trip. They snuck a point out in Calgary, and then a long travel day on Monday back to Tampa, and then they found a way to win in Minnesota, a great Minnesota team. They found a way to win at home, first game back from that road trip. So, listen, they have a hard schedule coming up. They're playing a lot of teams that are just on the cusp of the playoffs. They're all playoff teams trying to, secure a spot in the playoffs where they want to play, So, they understand that and they get it. So, this is going to be a great push here towards the end here. I think there's less than 3 weeks left.
Yeah, I think I heard 11 games left before the playoffs. If you're just joining us, that is the voice of the one and only Pat Maroon on the line with us. We were having this conversation, and I think you're probably one of the best people to answer it on planet Earth, right off the heels of the Olympics and the USA gold medal. You obviously have three. You have 3 cups, Stanley Cups, that is. For the average player, and then obviously for yourself as well, what do you think is more important, or the average player holds in higher regard, a gold medal or a Stanley Cup?
That's a great question. Listen, you're playing for your country. It's different, right? You're playing with your country. You get a group of, 24 guys together, or women, and they come together as a group, and they have to come together as a group right away from start to finish, right? The time they touch down in Italy, the time they first practice, the bonding they have to have, the camaraderie they have to build up. You're playing for your country, let alone you're going to make everyone proud. Millions and millions of people across the world, you're going to make them proud. So it's a different feel, right? When I represented USA in the World Championships, it's a different feeling. Putting a USA jersey on where I'm from, and you're playing for the pride of the United States. It's completely different.
Now, let me ask you a real hard-hitting question. Would you give up one of your cups for a gold medal?
Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, it's a gold medal. I don't think people realize it when you're watching the Olympics. And, we talk about gold medals, but we never talk about silver and bronze.
Right.
Those people that work so hard and train for 4 years, just hard every day. And the people that win a silver and bronze, they're on the podium, they're crying their eyes out. That's a huge honor.
It really is. And they got a cool little stuffed animal, too.
And then they're kind of set, they're those guys that won on US, when they retire, they can go speak at huge companies, and that's the pride of the United States. You just did something a lot of people would never be able to do. So they that's a huge honor. It's different than winning the Stanley Cup. Those guys can be guest speakers at some of the biggest companies in the world now. Because they have a title now. They won a gold medal or silver medal or a bronze medal. They've been through it. You represent your country. What's that mean? How's that feel? And I think that's a thing it's a totally different avenue than winning the Stanley Cup. You're playing for the team that you sign with, and you're going through the grind of an 82-game season plus 4 rounds of playoffs, and the jersey means a lot to you. The fan base means a lot to you. The community means a lot to you. You're playing for your team and the jersey that you put on, and you take pride in that. And you're playing for the guys, next to you. it's completely different than what, winning the gold medal.
Yeah. We were going back and forth a lot, and you pretty much laid it out. Obviously the grind of a long season versus having that flag on your back. But Pat, I appreciate you. Oh, I meant to bring this up. I thought, Pat, I don't know what changed in your life. I thought I was getting big timed. I've called you a handful of times before. It rings and you pick up like a normal phone line works. Today I call and I get like an automated service. It says, please give your name and your reason for calling, and then somebody will decide whether or not they want to speak to you. Is that a new feature you're using in your life to cut out the riffraff, Pat?
Oh my God! The funny you say that. Every time I call someone, they've done that. It's been doing that.
Oh, is that so you're saying you've experienced that on other people's phones?
I experienced that too. I don't know if my daughter grabbed my phone and she turned something on, but I've been experiencing that too.
I got screened. Yeah, I called the first time, and it was.
They said, yeah. When I was calling someone the other day, it was like someone from Cigar City Brewing, and it said, yeah, you got to say your name. And that call will go through to you. And I'm like, I'm hanging up. What the hell?
Well, that's what I thought was happening. I thought, all right, Pat is screening me, and he clearly is sending me to voicemail.
We got to get that feature here at the radio station whenever Pat's doing
we really do.
Yeah.
A little pseudo
phone
screener.
That must be an app or must be like a thing on your phone in the settings that must have been turned on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
You activated it. But, you probably should have it. Not everybody in the world should have just access to punch in the numbers and get Pat Maroon.
I know.
You're the best, dude.
Thank
Let's hope maybe next week. Maybe next week we get you in studio.
Yeah.
Get the boys
That would
back
be
together.
great. That would be great.
I got to ask you something face to face.
Yeah. Oh.
About helping me out with something.
Oh, yeah. We got to get you back in here. Any chance I'll be able to see you tonight?
Yeah, you should come up to the benchmark and come say hi. I'll let you in.
You'll be in the mark. I know where you guys usually set up. I'll make my way up there and say hello.
And how's Chase doing?
He's doing all right, man. We saw him on Saturday. Drew Garabo hosted a big charity event for the Down Syndrome Association, and Chase blew everybody's mind, and he showed up with his girlfriend, and he seems to be in really good fiance. Sorry, his fiance. They seem to be in good spirits. He has a lot more clarity on what's coming. Still a journey. He had I don't know what you know or don't know, but he had a pretty extensive surgery that he got through. And now it's just fighting, man. So he's in good spirits, and he's doing good. He was up and about.
And the good news is, too, that whole time out there, smile on his face.
Yeah, he looked great and seemed happy. And I think just being around everybody was and he mentioned him and his fiance both mentioned you by name. And I know you've checked in on a couple times, and that really it really has made a difference. So thank you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I met one of his good friends the other day at the Bass Bar when I was doing my meet and greet, and he just said, Chase is doing good, so I was just making sure. So
appreciate you asking.
You're the man.
That's why we love you, dog.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad. I'll shoot him another text to make sure he's doing good.
Thank you,
buddy. That's awesome. Well, thanks, fellas. John, come up and see me. We'll take a picture in the booth.
I'm gonna come see you tonight, and then hopefully we'll have you in studio next week.
Who are you coming with?
There's a handful of people from the station. So I think it's me, Drew, the big bosses. I think just some people from the station. I don't know the whole list. I think there's like 5 or 6.
All right, well, come up. Bring everyone up. We'll take a picture at my station.
Oh, sweet. I will definitely do that. I'll text you later, buddy. Thank you for taking
the
call.
All right, see you, fellas.
All right,
peace.
Later, bud. Pat Maroon, the legend. He's back in the Senning verse. Everything is on the up and up. Everybody can stop speculating. I felt like he really felt like there was drama between us.
Yeah, I think it's because you don't respond to texts.
That is ha, and you're not completely wrong, but
I'm not. He brought it up himself.
No, I know.
I didn't egg him on.
I know.
I didn't Brennan him on.
You did. That's
Thank
good.
you.
But we've had I don't want to say deep back and forths, but
who, him and you?
Yeah, I'm just saying he knows that I love him, and
yeah.
I hope that he loves us, which I think he does. Do not go anywhere. We're super duper late. I had some Fat Boy news to offer. We might push that back a little bit to the joints so we can discuss this very extensive rap sheet and then try to give away some tickets to the criminal that's listening to this program who's been arrested. the most. And then we'll get into John's Joints. Drew Garabo Live is live from Benchmark International, so he'll join us a little later in the 3 o'clock hour before we get out of here. But we'll be back with more Senning Show in just a moment. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Thank you, Pat Maroon. We love you, buddy. Imagine all that could happen in 5 years. Jobs change, kids grow, memes will come out. But what if you had reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and the price didn't change for 5 years? Well, thanks to Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee, you don't have to worry about that part of your future anymore. You're guaranteed 5 years of Wi-Fi. It's going to boost speeds to your devices that need them most, that finds and fixes issues before you even notice them. It's like a super intelligent Wi-Fi that keeps you protected from online threats. You're going to get incredible gaming speeds on multiple devices and no one battling for bandwidth. For the next 5 years, all your devices will be working in perfect harmony. So although you'll never really know what 6-7 means, your internet will stay sharp, reliable, and the price will stay put. All with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities with Xfinity. Imagine that.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
If you missed Brandon Ford's biggest truck fest ever, we have great news. Truckfest 2026 is extended by popular demand. You can still take advantage of 0% financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on most new 2025 F-150s. New 2025 F-150 STX Super Cruise, as low as $37,995. New 2025 F-150 XLT, Lariat, and Platinum, up to $14,000 off MSRP. New Bronco Sports, up to $8,000 off MSRP. New Expeditions, up to $7,000 off MSRP. Select new 2026 Explorers, up to $9,000 off MSRP. Over 100 Explorers to choose from, and get up to $10,000 off MSRP on new 2026 F-250 and F-350 Super Duties. Our used car lot is acquiring more pre-owned vehicles every day, every make and model, and our used cars are selling at a record pace. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. Truckfest 26 is still happening at Brandon Ford, Highway 60 and 301 in Tampa, and at BrandonFord.com.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial # law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
One day you're serving in the military, and then the next day you come home and you're dealing with an injury. Addiction is hard. You have to reach out for help. The recovery side of it is amazing. You get to a place where you're proud of yourself again.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return, but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Listen Sunday mornings 10 to 11 for Prosper with Keith Singer. Keith brings you financial planning tips because he wants you to prosper in your retirement. That's Prosper with Keith Singer. Sunday 10 to 11 a.m. on WHPT 102.5 The Bone. Singer Wealth Advisors is an SEC-registered investment advisory firm.
Spring break, rule number 1. Don't be boring. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. Before the party starts, hit Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. We've got the stuff that turns a good night into a story you can't tell everyone. Fast, easy, no judgment. This spring break, upgrade your plans. Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. Your secret is safe with us.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford. Because right now, during Furman Ford's Truck Month Sales Event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford Credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com and make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
National Meat Day is Saturday, March 28th, and we're celebrating with a day of barbecue and grilling at St. Joseph Catholic School. Bring the family and sample incredible eats from our cooking competition teams. Plus, enjoy live music, raffles, and more. Get details and tickets at ntlmeatday.com. Presented by Reed & Reed Law and Radiant Express Car Wash.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Well, it only goes to the sun explodes, and I only hope that you know I owe you my life. Oh, do you know I owe you my life? Well, do you know I was thinking about you at your favorite.
Brand spanking new Sublime just dropped yesterday. This feels maybe the most like original Sublime of anything they've done since Jacob has joined the band, and there's only been a couple songs, but this feels old school.
I was all alone when the sun slowly rose on that lonely coast, and I only hope that you know I owe you my
Dude, I don't know how much of it you had, and this is Senning Show, by the way. My name is John Senning, that's Dizzy. But I pretty much for the last 24 hours have eaten nothing but brisket from the brisket shop. Dude. Orgasmic.
Yes.
I mean, so I housed a giant platter of it last night for dinner, and I had some left over this morning, which I ate before I went to the gym. And then when I got home from the gym, I put it in my eggs with some cheddar cheese.
Oh.
And
in your Brennan.
My Brennan platter. It's just so delicious. Like melt in your mouth, just the richest, most delicious meat I think that you can find. And just a friendly reminder, ntlmeatday.com, the big event on Saturday. where you'll be able to get a ticket, taste a bunch of great barbecue. You'll be able to watch the award ceremonies and see what the pros and Joes are cooking up. And our buddies, Matt and Zach, will also be in the house performing. I think it's going to be sometime around 1:30, and I think we're going to call them up tomorrow and talk about the show as well.
Nice. I'll definitely be out there Saturday. I'm excited for it. I was actually talking to Christina in promotions because she works out there for it every year.
Oh, is she going to be out there?
Yeah, she does it every year, and she was filling me in on what to expect because she asked if I'm going out and what I plan to do. I got to be honest, I don't know much about it besides what we talked about, and she filled me in, and it sounds very fun.
Meat, booze, music. I mean, it's really all you could hope for on a beautiful Saturday in Florida. So ntlmeatday.com. If you have an extensive rap sheet, if you've been arrested more than 5 times in your life, we want to take the call, 800-771-1025. It could be sending you to see Kid Rock. No, as a Kid Rock lover myself, if I had to guess, felons like Kid Rock, like just that's my guess. But we also have Dave Matthews Band tickets as well. And this story is out of Washington State, and it's funny because of the number I'm about to throw at you, but somehow that's not the funniest detail of this guy's life. So it's Thurston County, Washington, up in the Pacific Northwest. A guy is in jail after being arrested for. Did you see the number?
No.
What's a number that is possible but kind of seems insane to you? Like, this guy's been arrested for the blank time.
Well, if we're taking it as like anything as small as jaywalking all the way up.
And I don't know that he's been charged with a major crime every time that he's been arrested, but he's been arrested, cuffed and stuffed this many times.
I would say a good criminal, not a good criminal that gets caught a lot, would probably be in the 10s. So I'm going to say he would probably be in the 20s, maybe the 30s.
This guy, I'm trying to see if I have his name in front of me. This guy, he has been arrested 98 times.
98 times?
He was arrested for the 98th time.
They're just targeting my boy at this point.
He is I believe he's a white too, believe it or not. He is a 4-time convicted felon with 27 prior misdemeanors. So this time he's in a high-speed chase after stealing thousands of dollars of merchandise from multiple different stores. So they say the man and a woman were in a truck. They end up following him. They have to do a pit maneuver, where they hit the back of him and get him to crash. So they finally get them. But here's the real detail. I want to make sure that I say it right. While searching the truck, deputies say they found thousands of dollars worth of stolen merchandise from numerous businesses. Additionally, the suspect, and this is why I'm starting to think this guy can't be that bad of a guy, 98 times. He had a custom-built bong device that was built directly into the dash of his truck so he could comfortably smoke weed while driving.
You think Exhibit did that for him?
It is very Pit My Ride to have a bong. I mean, the dedication to smoking weed that you have to have a bong custom built right into your dash. Yeah. It's commendable, honestly.
Officer, how is this illegal? It's built into my car.
Yeah, this was here when I got here. Yeah. So from here on out, there's more. It's not just that. So he's a thief. He's thousands of dollars worth of stolen stuff. They find out that he's wasted. He's DUI. They then also found meth, heroin, and fentanyl.
Jeez, the
so
trifecta.
My guy knows. He knows a little bit about everything. Yeah. He's a thief, a drug addict, and a drunk driver. So, dude, SBK said so many wise things in his time here.
Oh yeah, I love
at the radio station. Baby Friday being one of them, his intellectual property. But he said something to me that resonated so deeply, and it was only commit one crime at a time.
Yep.
And that if you've got to, nobody should ever drink and drive. Do not do that. But if you do, don't be drinking and driving and smoking weed. Don't be drinking and driving and speeding or doing fentanyl.
Don't be the getaway driver and be double parked right in front of the place, and now the cops are looking at you.
You're just widening the scope of reasons and possibilities for you to be arrested and eventually get in trouble. It brings me great joy to know that the phone lines are filling up because we're looking for criminals with the most arrests. And I have imagined.
If you had to put a number, let's guess what we think would be the number of crimes that someone would commit. Actually, write it down because I don't want them to hear and then just like.
Oh, okay, that's a great idea.
And you'd be like, oh, I did this many.
That's a great idea.
So-
I had a number that immediately popped into my head. So should I show it to you?
Yes, let's show it to. Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh wow! Okay.
We both got a wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're different, but Senning Show. You're live on the air. Who's this?
What up, Dizzy John? It's Mike.
Mike,
What up, you criminal?
Yes, sir. I've been arrested 11 times.
Oh man, 11 times. I will tell you that's pretty damn close to the number that I had written down. You don't have to tell us about each one, but were a lot of them for the same things, a lot of different things? What kind of crimes have you been committing?
One was for 4 times. I've been arrested driving on a suspended license twice in the same night, actually.
Damn,
fool. Man. And you're a white guy too, huh?
Well, not arrested twice, but they caught me driving, and I had a girl with me, and they let her drive and gave me a ticket to go to court for it. And then later that night, I dropped her off, and they caught me again. I pulled into somebody's driveway. They pulled me out of the car, and I got charged twice with it.
Well, and the fact that you have a suspended driver's license does lead me to believe that some of the other charges are DUIs.
No DUI. I got 2 batteries. I got a high-speed.
Wait, 2 what? 2 what? You cut out a little bit. You say batteries?
Yes.
Who are you beating up on? You beating up on women?
The girl that let him drive again.
Oh, there's a long story on that one, but yep, high-speed chase on the motorcycle. I actually got away, and where I dropped the bike off was a sheriff's house.
Wait. You dropped the bike off at a sheriff's place?
Like you thought you were just dropping it in nowhere land and you dropped it at a sheriff's house?
Well, I was under 21. I had a girlfriend at the time. She was on the back of the motorcycle, and she had my helmet on, and I was supposed to be wearing a helmet, so the cop got behind me, put his lights on, and I hit it through the light and found a neighborhood and parked the bike somewhere in front of a house, and it turned out to be a sheriff's house.
That's Brady Judge.
When was your last arrest? So we're at 11. When was the most recent, and what was it?
The most recent was in 2015 for actually went to jail and bonded out for because of my suspended license. I got a bicycle and I put a motor on it, like those motor kits you see, the gas. And a sheriff's officer pulled me over, impounded the bicycle, and I went to jail and was charged with a felony habitual offender driving on a suspended license for a bicycle.
So you're 10 years, 11 years out of the game, though. Yeah. So you're on a hell of a stretch right now.
Yes, sir. My license is good and clean. I'm a professional driver, so.
Like a race car driver, or?
No. I just I drive beagles for a living. So.
What? You say beagles?
You drive dogs around?
Beagles?
Oh, a vehicle.
Oh, vehicle. Okay, I got you. What was your name again, dude?
Mike.
Okay, hang tight. Dude, when I hear people that have been in and out of trouble, like that guy, I'm going to give him something, but the batteries are concerning to me. He clearly did some terrible things.
Yeah.
Which is, obviously you should be arrested. But it's crazy to me. Like, I wouldn't call myself a habitual lawbreaker, but I've done a lot of things in my life.
You?
Yeah. You think I am?
No.
Oh,
I don't think you're any stretch of the imagination.
Right. And I'm not going to insinuate any of the crimes that I have committed, but throughout my life, I've definitely done things that could get me in some form of trouble.
But do you just mean as simple as, like, sometimes, I smoked before in my car, and if you got pulled over, you can get in trouble? Do you mean like that? Like, I'm not trying to say incriminate yourself right now.
No.
Is it that
but
light?
I mean, I would say specifically when I was younger. Like when I was
driving.
Yeah, stuff like that, having things on my person, being places I shouldn't have. And I'm just making a bigger point that I don't know if it's all bad luck, and that guy's not the perfect example because he did some straight up bad things, it sounds like. But like when he hit the last one, so he doesn't have a license, so he puts a motor on a bike, and then he ends up going to jail for that. Like some people, it just feels like either it's terrible luck or there's something to once you're in the system, it's hard to get out of the system because there are people who have been breaking laws their entire life of different varieties and never get in trouble at all. And then you got a guy like that who some bad, some kind of silly has been arrested 11 times.
Yeah, I mean, for sure targeting does happen, but I think it's more, like you said, it's just victim of circumstances, just wrong place, wrong time. That's usually how those things go, man.
The one that probably could have ruined my life forever had to be in high school still, maybe a senior in high school, and we would go to the Detroit Pistons games at the Palace of Auburn Hills, and there was like 5 of us in the car, and we went to the game, and we would sneak booze into the game, and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings afterwards and went to the bar, fake ID, and then I was driving, and we got pulled over, and when we get pulled over, I immediately think my life is over. I'm kicked out of school. I'm expelled. I'm going to jail. Everything I thought I ever wanted to do is not happening. Like, to me, I didn't know how a cop was going to let us go. And for some strange reason, I don't even vividly remember the conversation between us and the cop, but he walked up to a car that undeniably had 5 underage drunk people inside of it, and we didn't even get a ticket. And I was like,
any brothers? No.
I don't know.
I don't know. Buster.
I don't know. We all do dumb things when we're young, and I'm not proud of that at all. But I just look at those little moments where that's like a fork in the road thing. At 16, 17 years old, I get my license taken away, and then I don't know what happens to me in school and stuff. But I think if that happens there, then how many other crimes do I end up getting in trouble for as the years go on?
It's no surprise I've told you I've gotten in trouble with stuff and what I had to do for that. What I could have got in trouble for with that situation is I could have been that guy, just in and out of the system for a long time because they hit me with so many things. But thankfully, they worked through it with me, especially because they were trying to get your boy to snitch. Snitch.
Yeah,
and I didn't want to. And they're like, well, we're going to hit you with this, and this, and that. And if I didn't have the right people around me who were writing to the right people and sticking up for me, man, it would have been bad.
You'd be one of those guys whooping off to JoJo at DeSoto County Corrections Facility. I'm still so mad I have not heard from any of the prisoners that I really felt like I was trying to give back to our prison community when we had JoJo read that little story.
Well, they're probably all in trouble because someone at the correctional
I outed them.
Which one of you are hitting up radio
Did I say
stations?
the guy's name? I don't think I ended up. Oh, no, did I? I didn't even think about that.
No, but you showed his photo on air. Like, you held his photo up and you can see it on the camera.
Dude, what if he's part of like the Latin Kings or something and they're like after me now?
Or like MS-13 or something, or Cartel.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I was just trying to do the right thing. I was trying to do the right thing for my essay. You know? Still nothing from him. I think I might have said his name. What a dumbass. I didn't even think. I mean, can you legally have you probably can be on a computer some way in prison?
I think you could be on a computer, but it's probably like monitored where it's like you're not supposed to be interacting with people on social media or emails like that. It's probably like, no, you're supposed to be learning. You're in a class.
I have a concerning update. So the guy sent me that message.
You talking about the criminal?
The prisoner, man.
Okay.
I sent him, he sent me the original message about how much they love Joj. If you missed it, we did Judge Juicy on Tuesday, and she read an erotic jail-based story.
Mm-hmm.
And
hot.
and then moments after she did that, I texted him in all caps, and I said, I hope you heard that. He saw it immediately and then never responded.
Him or correctional officer.
My life is in danger.
John Brennan to reach out to you. Hey, you've been contacting prisoners.
We were just contacted
doing favors.
All right, we are late, so I'm going to rapid fire. I'm going to decide who we will talk to here. How many times you been arrested?
Hey, I was still holding on to the last guy.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you're the last criminal. How many times you been arrested?
Got to be close to 50.
Okay, that's going to be. How many times you been arrested?
Hello?
How many times you been arrested?
About 18 times.
How many times you been arrested?
A dozen times. One time for being on the run for 2 years.
Oh, that is damn interesting. What were you on the run for? Like, what was the crime that took you on the run?
The dash.
Drugs and burglary.
Ooh, armed burglary?
No. I just went to retrieve something that somebody owed me.
Oh, that old situation. When was your last crime committed?
Last crime was, when was it committed? 2005.
He's like, when was it committed, or when was I caught for it, or was it one that I didn't get caught for?
When you were on that dash on the run, how long did it take them to get you?
It took them 2 years to catch me.
Few years?
Wow. What was life like during that time?
Yeah.
It's not the same as like being a murderer and having your face plastered everywhere, but did you have like a fear in you everywhere you went where you hunkered down?
Yeah, I was basically homeless, living on I-Drive, just dodging every,
How'd you get caught then?
Color. My girlfriend I was with gave me her little car to get around to work, and I stole a tag, so they pulled me over for tried to pull me over for a stolen tag, and I had a 2-county high-speed chase through Osceola and Orange County.
Oh, you're the real deal,
You're going
dude.
to earn this.
You're the real deal, man. And man, you've been out of the crime game since 2005, or at least you got out of the getting caught game since 2005.
When I finally got out, I was facing 30 years. I took a plea, and I got out. I did 3 years. And I've been clean ever since, volunteering for community service and serving on boards with retired law enforcement people, trying to do the right thing.
Oh, dude, you went jelly roll on it. You've gone to the the good side.
Yeah, I'm on the other side, living on the bright side.
That's pretty odd. Hang tight. You got high speed chase. You were on the run. I mean, I gotta give you something. I'm pretty sure you were the one that said 50 times, right?
Yeah.
Did you not want to say your name? Because I know who this is. Did you not want to say your name?
Nah, it's cool. It's Nolan.
Oh, yeah, it is Nolan. 50 times. Dude,
Well,
I know you a little bit, but you just seem like the most like gentle, nice guy. Like I can't envision you being a criminal, let alone 50 freaking times, dude.
Yeah, it was a lifetime ago, and it was actually in Washington State, so I can understand like the recidivism there because they are so overcrowded that the sentencing guidelines are so low. They just let people out as soon as you see a judge, and it's pretty bad there. But yeah.
I remember you telling me something about your criminal past once that was kind of in like the credit card space. Was that the majority of your arrests, or throw some other arrests? What other crimes did they yoke you up for?
Yeah, it escalated. I mean, it was all based on basically getting money to stay in motels and do drugs. I mean, I was a kid. I was stupid. But, I mean, yeah, residential burglaries, identity theft, a lot of, like, retail stuff.
Were some of them for drugs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, drug arrests, like, possession, dealing, stuff like that.
Man, what's the longest you were in?
A lot of driving.
What was the longest you were in at one time?
2.5 years.
Damn. And that's up in Washington State?
Damn, my man did a bid.
He absolutely did.
Yeah, it was in Washington. Everything was in Washington State. I think the picture I sent you, that was like 14 times. That was in Snohomish County, and then a lot of the other stuff happened in King County, which is right next to it. So
I will.
I hate to think about it, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I will say, I'm not going to show this to the world, but that picture that you sent me, that looks like a completely different human being. You look, sweet and innocent, and like you might be spotted at a reggae festival. This guy scares me. The guy in this mugshot is a man that I don't want to cross in a dark alley.
Yeah, just the lack of soul, man. Those drugs they take everything from you.
But look at you now. You're thriving. You're a business owner. You got a beautiful son.
Yeah.
Good dad. One of the best dads. I love seeing the videos of you and your kid.
I saw my regular rise up actually.
Yeah. I always love seeing you out about. If there is something that you got your eye on prize wise, Nolan, you can always hit me up. So shoot me a message after we get off the line and tell me if there's something you want.
All right, brother. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
That's like
boy.
That's a boy. Ooh. It goes both ways, dude.
Does it?
A lot of people ask me stupid questions. A lot of people think that what I say on record or what I talk about on a record that I actually do in real life or that I believe in it. Or if I say that I want somebody that I'm actually believe that, then I'm you. You know why? Because I'm a criminal.
I won, by the way.
Yeah, you did. You absolutely did.
12? You really thought it would be only 12?
I mean, I didn't know we had such heavy hitters out there.
Oh, man.
And that's just scratching the surface. Full phone line still with these criminals.
I said, what, 30
34,
something?
I think was your number, yeah.
And I still thought I was undershooting.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to dig into John's joints. I'm going to get it kicked off with some Fat Boy news. style stories to ease the brunt of the bad news going on in the world. One of the most legendary after-school snacks, maybe breakfast snacks for a kid to have before they go off to school, is finally doing something that they should have done 2 decades ago. I'll tell you the product and tell you the change that's coming next in John's Joints. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Thank you to all you criminals.
Please send me a brand new car and a prostitute while my wife's sick in the hospital. Preacher, 5th grade teacher.
Hawkins Service Co. Are you sick and tired of having to search for a bunch of different service companies to take care of the AC, the electric, the plumbing, the pool repair? Well, those days are behind you because there's one call to make, and it's the Hawkins Service Company. They've got real guarantees that back up their work. They do background checks on all of the people that are going to be coming into your home so you can feel safe. And like I mentioned yesterday, they put those little booties on before they come in your house, which is always a nice touch. And if it's your first time using Hawkins, let them know that you heard about them on 102.5 The Bone. That's 10% off right there. You can even book your appointment online. Check them out, would you? HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call. Handles it all.
Ligaments indeed. It was a seed who would grow up just as crazy as she. Don't dare make fun of that baby because that baby was me. I'm a criminal, an animal.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. And it's all just $10.25. You can't beat that. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 102.5 The Bone. So insecure! Thanks a lot for making me do that. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
Don't miss the heart-pounding action on the water during the 6th Annual Monster Energy St. Petersburg Powerboat Grand Prix, March 27th through 29th, presented by Visit St. Pete Clearwater. Race fans can meet the drivers and crews Friday evening during a free family-friendly pit party at Albert Wooded Park. Then on Saturday and Sunday, watch powerboats and personal watercraft racers compete for the checkered flag along the waterfront in front of the St. Pete Pier. Race viewing is free and limited VIP viewing tickets are available at Pier Tiki. For tickets and information, visit ihra.com.
Hey, it's Mike Halter from 102.5 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's Stingray Truck Month. They're making room for what's next with their biggest truck savings of the year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle, keep the cash, or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference. I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The price of gold is soaring and the price of silver is near record highs. If you've got gold or silver just laying around, Estates Roadshow wants it. Broken chains, old rings, coins, watches, diamonds, vintage jewelry. If it's valuable, they're buying it. No appointment needed. Just walk in, get a free appraisal, and walk out with cash. They're also buying pre-1964 silver coins, flatware, sterling silverware, stamped 925. They're buying coin collections, gold, silver, foreign, and domestic. Plus, they've been in business over 35 years with thousands of prior happy customers. Licensed, bonded, state-certified, scales, highest tech equipment. Employees with GIA certifications. Gather your valuables because the Estates Roadshow is in the Tampa Bay area now through Friday. Trinity at the Holiday Inn Express and Venice at the Holiday Inn Express. For more info, call Marshall at 609-781-6559 or go to estatesroadshow.com and follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook to see all upcoming events.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-476-6115. 800-476-6115. That's 800-476-6115.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
If you want to
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow, Saturday, June 13th at Raymond James Stadium with special guests Lainey Wilson and Alan Stone. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Thanks for being here. 800-771-1025. Watch the program on YouTube. You just look up 1025 The Bone. The little circle will be glowing red. You click on it, and then you're in the room. Shout out to everybody who's in there. Mike Walker, Mark Carr, Jamie Bass, T5U, G Money, John Monty, Gareth Pinheiro, 9256. Love that guy.
Get that prick out of there.
Yeah, he's a troublemaker, but I was looking for a newbie.
I saw a new
Alyssa. Is it Alyssa 60S?
No, that might be a new one.
Well, I was shouting out the new ones forever, but I also didn't want to work myself into a corner.
It's a photo of you, young hot you.
Oh, really?
And it's called That's Hard Times.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like a show-centric handle.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe 19K and everybody else who's in there every single day. LSD Dreams, Corey Puckett. We're going to dig into some joints momentarily. But, man, last Friday was so damn fun, and it was because we're at one of the best establishments. We were at one of the best establishments in Tampa Bay, and that is Walk-Ons. And there is no better place to catch the games, those basketball games that are madness, than Walk-Ons Bistro. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, they've got you covered. Catch all the college basketball with great beer specials while you cheer on your favorite teams. And during the tournament season, don't miss the Courtside Comeback Challenge. It runs through April 6th. Pick up your Courtside Comeback card in a restaurant. Earn a stamp with each visit. And when you collect 5, you'll be entered for a chance to win a pair of custom Nike shoes. It's the perfect reason to keep coming back for more hoops, food, and fun. Walk-Ons, where every fan feels like a winner. I got to mention this before I forget it again. We both started a show last night. And it's you watched the first season, Jury Duty?
Yes. Out of 10, I would give it like a 6.
The first,
to maybe
the first
7.
season.
The first season.
And if you don't know what this show is, I'll just say, just from the inventive nature of it, it gets a thumbs up from me. The first season, a guy's on a jury, and every other single individual, all of the people on the jury with him and everybody in the courtroom are actors. And It's just something insane happens every single day. And the new season dropped, I think, fairly recently. There's only 3 episodes available, and it's called Jury Duty Presents Corporate Retreat or Company Retreat. And this guy is like a temp worker, and he has been brought on to help this hot sauce company with their company retreat.
Yep.
And
he's basically like an assistant. He's almost like JoJo.
Yeah, but they like bring him on for like a temporary.
Yeah.
The thing about it, and I was having this conversation with my wife last night. Some of it seems so over the top that you feel like if you were the person, you might think something was up. But I don't think the average person thinks like that. You know what I mean? Like they know he thinks they're filming a documentary about the company because the owner is stepping down and the son is taking over, and they're going to do a documentary on this retreat. But some of the stuff is so crazy that happens. I don't think it's fake, but I do wonder how this individual who's not in on the joke just looks at this and goes, well, these people are crazy.
I feel like someone like if the Beach Bash was being recorded and more like a couple of things happened there, I don't think you and me go, is this a bit? And we just are not aware of it. I think you just live in the moment. You're like, how you're so excited to retell this story. You're not thinking that this could be a story.
The guy that I guess he was the HR guy, the guy that does the proposal and everything. And gets, that guy to me just felt like, not that he was bad, but he just felt like such an actor. He was so over the top with everything that he did.
Yeah.
I think if anything was going to put me on the scent of something being up, I feel like it would have been that guy.
The funniest guy to me is the guy that everyone's like, oh, man, he used to be hella
inappropriate. Dude, that guy is I said the same thing last night. He is, this guy that used to be like a repeat HR offender is now puts on this act like he's the most woke, just thoughtful human being ever when he's actually like the biggest creep of all. And it's very, very good. We made it through 2. There's 3 episodes. We made it through 2.5 last night, and I'll finish it up probably tomorrow.
The other guy who's in charge, I think, of resources with the cup.
Oh, yeah. My God.
That whole cup bit,
Yeah.
I had to rewind and watch. He's such a good actor.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was he felt so real in that
and
moment.
some of them do, but if you're looking for something stupid, funny to watch, I mentioned her yesterday because I love her so much, and I would have thought she was borderline in a space where she would be too famous to do this. Lisa Gilroy. She's the one that was when they were doing the seminars and they brought the girl in.
Oh, the singing and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like she is on the verge of being too famous. I would think so. You probably have to be pretty careful with the people that you choose that are already kind of well-known actors, and she does a bunch of stuff. She's in the new Scrubs. They just relaunched Scrubs.
Yeah. They brought it back. Yeah. Were you a big fan of Scrubs?
No, I've never watched it.
Same.
But she does tons of podcasts and is everywhere. So
yeah, I'm not really a doctor, hospital, show watching guy. I used to be Chicago Hope, ER a little bit, but that was when I was younger.
House got me. I was a House guy.
Yeah. House was good until you realized it followed a formula.
The reason I liked it in the beginning ended up being the reason why I hated it, because I liked it because there was a different story every time, but then the different stories became essentially the same story.
Yes.
It's a mystery. Go break into his house to find out what's wrong with him.
Yes. Oh, we solved it. Oh, no, we made it worse. Okay, we solved it now.
At the lowest moment when Dr. House is either pilled out or drunk, he has an epiphany that makes him realize what the real problem is. And very reoccurring themes.
He's like, I really hit rock bottom. Bottom. Yeah.
He's got something stuck in his butt. Get in his butt.
It's a rock in his butt.
Very good. Let's take one call, and then I'm going to give you some news stories. It is John's Joints, the biggest news stories of the day, some nuggets of life. And today we're going to give it a little fat boy lean to kick off with a very interesting food story, at least for me. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this? You're in the midst of John's Joints.
What's up, boys?
Oh, Bobby D, dude, look at that. See, I normally don't take calls after 3, and that's probably why I don't get to hear from you very often, Bobby D.
Well, I mean, you need to start then.
At least yours every now and again, because when I hear your voice, it's like a warm hug from the past.
Oh, but, I haven't been arrested much. I was once, but we're not going to there. But you brought up that story about the dude having the bong.
Oh, yeah, the bong custom built right into the dash of his truck. Boss move.
Man, my buddy had a 73 Torino, and I graduated in 83, so it gives you a little timeline.
Okay.
And we rigged up a pipe. You pull out the ashtray, and we took the little conduit clamps and screwed a bowl in there. And 2 wires. One went to the driver's side, one came to the glove box, and we just fired up and sit there and spoke along, baby.
That's pretty awesome. Bobby D, do you have your bong there with you now?
Well, John, I kind of switched. I've been here. I got this really cool glass steamroller.
Oh yeah, those are nice. I'm a fan of the steamrollers. Yeah, those are nice.
It really don't make much noise, but I could try to hit it.
Yeah. Give us one. Give us one for the boys. Just give us a rip. There's probably not going to be too many sound effects like a bong, but it's the thought that counts.
Well, I can make it up, but no. I mean, yeah. And I just went and got some re-upped, but I don't think it's going to make no noise, John. But
give it a go. Just give it a rip. For
you can at least hear the lighter.
Yeah.
Yep. It's working. It's definitely working.
I love you, Bobby D. If I wasn't incredibly late, I would talk to you longer, but I have to go. But I love you. Don't put mushrooms in your chili, and I really do love you. Good to hear your voice, buddy. Pop-Tarts are answering fans' wishes, finally, calling it the most requested innovation yet. And I've thought about this more than I'd like to admit.
Oh, can I guess what it is?
Yeah. Do you don't know yet?
No.
Okay,
I don't know yet.
So I eat a Pop-Tart. And I like it. I'm a cinnamon sugar guy or a strawberry guy. And what do you think when I bite into it is a wish that I wish that I had?
Oh, no. See, that's not the way I was going with it. I thought they were going to be making Pop-Tart cookies now.
Oh, no, it's not a spin-off. It's not a different product. It's not a new flavor.
Yeah.
It is a innovation on the already existing Pop-Tart product.
Frosting all around it instead of just...
Dude. That's genius.
Oh, it's not that?
No, it's not that. But I'll say that because now as an adult, I'll eat them. But like when I was a kid, I would just leave those little nublets, the little crusty edges. Those are going in the garbage.
Rip it off, yeah.
Yeah, so that is, if not total coverage, complete top coverage of frosting would be a difference maker. I don't know where it ranks on the most requested innovation, but that is not it.
Well, I guess the other one would be what's inside.
More of it.
More.
The all-new super stuffed Pop-Tart has twice the amount of the flavorful, gooey filling that fans love. Fans of Pop-Tarts have always loved our filling, so much so that they've spent decades asking us for more of it. That coming from the vice president of marketing for Pop-Tarts. The company noted that according to this consumer report in 2025, this is truly the most requested thing regarding Pop-Tarts ever. They look like Fat Daddy, dude. Like they look like this damn.
Look it up.
I love that. I specifically. Oh, that's not even brown sugar cinnamon. That is a new flavor. Cinnamon caramel.
Ooh, caramel? You got me. I'm a caramel boy.
I'm not a caramel guy, man.
I love me some caramel.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
I love caramel.
These
It's probably
are
my favorite flavoring.
These are new flavors. Cinnamon caramel. I thought these were just old flavors. Stuffed molten lava cake. A rich chocolate flavored pastry stuffed with an extra generous dose of fudgy filling finished with sweet icing. And then I guess this is the classic strawberry blast, super stuffed. Each bite is full of the strawberry flavored filling fans love, finished with icing and rainbow sprinkles.
And I guess I just thought of this because I did say, cookies. They have like Pop-Tart bites. Right? That's basically cookies, I guess.
So. I don't think I've ever dabbled in the Pop-Tart bite lane before ever in my life.
I treat Pop-Tarts like a glorified cookie my whole life. Like, I don't heat it up. I eat it raw dog.
Yeah.
And that's how I always treated it. I don't need to eat it for breakfast. Maybe it's like, I think you even said an after school
snack.
Yeah.
And I know this is frowned upon by many people in the Pop-Tart community. I've microwaved more Pop-Tarts than I've toasted.
I mean, that might actually be better because then you get a little heat to it, but it's not like that weird heat where it's like maybe the outside's hot, but the inside's cold or vice versa.
This makes it a little softer, kind of more like a cookie. The problem is that filling does become a molten hot blast of danger in your mouth.
Yeah.
I just saw this story for the first time, so I'm kind of working through it as I deliver it to you. Tom Brady says he has explored the possibility of coming out of retirement and returning to the NFL, adding that the league did not like the idea very much. Seven-time Super Bowl winning quarterback acknowledged that he asked the league about its rules pertaining to active players holding ownership stakes. Okay, so they didn't like it just because they don't want him to come back, but as a owner or a partial owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, he says, I have actually inquired, and they don't like the idea very much, so I'm just going to leave it at that. We explored a lot of different things, and I guess at this point, I'm happily retired. Let me just say that, too. So less likely now, but sounds like he was probably interested in it at some point.
Just the ownership stuff you're saying, because I thought at first it was going to be like, you ever seen Rocky Balboa?
Yeah.
2006 one where they're like, you're too old. You're going to get hurt, and then it's going to be on us. Hell no, we're not covering this.
But they did let Phillip Rivers come back. So I mean, if you're gonna let him come back,
that's a great point. I forgot about that guy.
I wondered if doing that flag football thing ignited something deep inside of him. Like it's almost laying dormant. You get to call the games, you get to be around the game, but then you're out there with current players.
Yeah.
Obviously the testosterone and the back and forth with somebody like a Logan Paul probably made him feel some things, but how crazy would that be if he sold his stake off just so he could come back for one more season?
It's hard to keep goats away the same way when Jordan left, he came back and played with the Wizards all those years later and stuff. Obviously not as great, but he still did do good for the Wizards. I would like to see Tom Brady one more season.
Yeah.
But also him leaving with the Bucks last and getting us a Super Bowl. Well, not last because he played another season with us. But he got us a Super Bowl. I'd rather him just kind of, at the same time, leave it there.
Yeah, I get that. But I would like to think if he did come back, it would be for us.
Oh.
And I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but let's just say in a hypothetical land, we have a better season than anybody anticipates, and we're locked in the playoffs. 2 games left in the regular season. Baker goes down with a knee injury. Could you make the call to Tom Brady to have him take us on a playoff run.
That would be
That's a movie.
Hey, NFL, you're all about scripting.
Yeah.
Let's run with this one this season.
Let's get that one.
Yeah.
Let's get that one going. This might very well be my favorite story of the day. This is going to put the white in great white. Move over, cocaine bear, because Brazilian scientists have discovered traces of cocaine, caffeine, and painkillers in sharks swimming in the waters around the Bahamas. Oh, dude, we're gonna be there. We're about to be swimming with the cocaine sharks. These aren't getting hooked on purpose. It's a fallout from an uptick in marine pollutants, per a new study that was done on environmental pollution. Pharmaceuticals and illicit drugs are increasingly recognized as contaminants of emerging concern in marine environments, particularly in areas undergoing rapid urbanization and tourism-driven development, which is very much going on in and around the Bahamas. This is a super fun story to talk about. Obviously, sharks, cocaine, ha, ha, ha. But how crazy is it, like the amount of bad that we've been able to do as humans to our society, that you now have the most majestic giant predators in the ocean full of cocaine and painkillers just because we're such savage individuals that we just ruin everything that we touch on this earth.
Yeah, oh man. I always wonder when I'm gonna know someone, because we always hear stories about like it washing up on beaches.
Yeah.
And stuff
the cocaine.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Like I really want to meet someone that I know personally
that
comes across something like that.
And we hear about it when people report it or people do something about it. I would love to know how many people don't report it and don't say anything about it, and they end up taking it and doing it for themselves or selling it.
Let's say for a hypothetical reasons, you found a bag full of it washed up on the thing. What is your first move?
I probably tell somebody, because here's the thing. I'm not going to get in the pushing weight business. Like, I'm not going to try and find somebody that would buy it for a big chunk of money.
But even if you don't, like, let's say you know someone who does. Let's say it goes for $30,000. You go, give me $5,000.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even try that?
I mean, I'd probably, I hope you don't take offense to this, call you first and say,
don't call me over the phone.
Do you know anybody who would want this? Maybe. But also, I'm not going to do it because, I don't know, it could be cut with fentanyl, then I'm going to die, and I've never done coke anyway. The random stuff I found on the beach. So, I don't know. I think until you have it in your hands, you don't really know what you would do, but
I would like to say I would try to find someone to help me flip that immediately. But after you watch a movie like No Country for Old Men, you don't know whose that is.
That belongs to the cartel.
Yes.
And then they come looking for you. They've got some sort of tracking device built into the tape.
I get a text from my mom. Oh my God, we are so excited to see you. Come over to the house. I get there, they're all tied up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's the cartel bosses. Hell no.
Yeah. Yeah, that furthers my opinion that I will not be moving any coke. It's funny. I don't know if you saw the opening scene of the video for our guy Dylan Catrone's.
There's a video for it?
Yeah, well, it's dropping tomorrow.
Okay.
But far out, and in the beginning of the video, they're out fishing in the boat, and then all this coke is just floating right next to the boat. So they bring it in, and it's just the first couple minutes or first couple seconds they showed as a teaser. But
that's awesome.
Don't go anywhere. We come back. More joints to fire up. I'll give you some real deal news about things going on in the world and the popularity of psychedelic tourism. I want to touch on that, and we'll be joined by Drew Garabo, who is live at Benchmark International Arena tonight. The Lightning taking on the Kraken. We'll be in the house. Do not go anywhere. Keep it locked right here to 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, A Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Major delays continue in eastern Hillsborough from a multi-vehicle crash blocking the right lane along the ramp from eastbound I-4 onto I-75. There's an accident in Tampa westbound on Kennedy at Dale Mabry. In St. Pete, there's a crash along 9th Avenue north at 49th Street. This is Jim with traffic.
Hey, America, want to save $1,000 and get free internet forever? That was a rhetorical question. Switch to Spectrum and save $1,000 guaranteed. Seriously, you can hold us to it. We call it the Spectrum Savings Guarantee. Just switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum and we'll give you free fiber-powered internet forever. Yeah, free internet forever. And we guarantee $1,000 of real savings in your first year or we'll cover the difference. It's a guaranteed no-brainer. Learn more at spectrum.com/free forever. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines. Restrictions apply.
There are so many great reasons to check out the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. On Sundays in March, the $270,000 blackjack tournament. On Tuesdays, the $100,000 bonus time slot tournament. Plus, they have great entertainment like Cage Fury Fighting, Wayne Newton, Martin Lawrence, and the Beach Boys. All coming to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, plus some great food like the Council Oak Steakhouse. If you haven't been, now is the time to get into the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the coolest place in Tampa.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Many retailers use a computer program to tell you which mattress to buy after answering a few questions. That's not how finding the right mattress works. At OMF, our associates take the time to understand your specific needs. They'll guide you through our showroom, explain the differences between models, and help you select the right mattress. No computers, no gimmicks, just personal attention and quality mattresses built locally. Visit any showroom and experience the OMF difference for yourself.
Hey, it's Mike Calda from 102.5 The Bone to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. It's Stingray Truck Month. They're making room for what's next with their biggest truck savings of the year. They'll pay top dollar for your current vehicle, keep the cash, or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Because we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see lots of lawyers' ads. Most seem to be bragging on results, but are they true or misleading? For example, in some cases, a firm may try a case even though the at-fault party has no lawyer, then brag in the ad about their results. My son Matt got one for nearly $50 million, but we never collected one dime. Some lawyers may say they got a result even though they were sitting second chair at a firm like mine, and even though they had little to do with it. Happens all the time. All that glitters is not gold. At Morgan & Morgan, our results are real. Visit forthepeople.com and go to settlements and verdicts to see for yourself what your case may be worth before you hire a law firm. Do your homework. Fact check. It's easy and too important not to. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Hey, Pap. Christian at Best Man Medical said they have already performed multiple enhancements on our bone listeners.
I know. It's cool that we have the leading male enhancement clinic right here in Tampa, and people are flying in from all over the country to get this surgery performed at Best Man Medical.
Well, Dr. Zabrowski and Christian make a great team. When you call there, you speak directly to the owner, Christian, and since he helped develop the procedures and had them done himself, he can answer any question.
Well, that definitely matters, Carmen. They are performing surgery on man's most prized possession. The best part is their filler activates your body's natural collagen, making the gains safe and permanent with no need for repeat treatments. They could even make you longer.
Guys, if you want to intensify your partner's pleasure or need a confidence boost in the bedroom, it's a no-brainer. Women have been enhancing themselves for 40 years. It's your turn. Fellas, go check out bestmanmedical.com and schedule your consultation. You won't regret it.
Wesley is a truck driver.
I drive a truck, and I love what I do.
A truck driver with IRS troubles.
They told me I owed them $43,000.
It got really bad.
Quite a few letters in the mail. They were talking about wage garnishment, coming after my house, my car. Yeah, they don't play around. I seriously thought that I was going to lose everything.
One sleepless night, Wesley finally made a call to Optima Tax Relief at 2 a.m.
Kind of figured I'd get a machine, but I didn't. I actually got to talk to an actual person in the middle of the night.
He found just what he was looking for.
Oh, they were great people. You need a team of people that know what they're doing. Optima Tax, they know what they're doing.
Optima Tax Relief came through with flying colors.
I saved an incredible amount of money. Happy don't even come close. I was absolutely overjoyed.
Take Wesley's advice.
If you're in any kind of trouble with the IRS, call Optima Tax Relief. Don't trust anybody else.
Call Optima for a free consultation. Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
You weren't thinking about changing the channel, were you? Good. This is John Senning. If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford, because right now during Furman Ford's Truck Month sales event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford credit get 0% APR financing, $0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting and thinking to yourself, when is the right time to buy? The time is now before these deals are gone. And if you find yourself in need of service and you don't or can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified techs, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Check them out today. The big, beautiful showroom on US 19 in Clearwater, or at FurmanFord.com. Make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
If you want to
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow, Saturday, June 13th at Raymond James Stadium with special guests Lainey Wilson and Alan Stone. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code TOUR25 for a limited time and get a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first 2 fill-ups. Cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code TOUR25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first 2 tanks. That's code TOUR25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first 2 tanks.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Any evening showers and storms ending. They'll be mainly south of Tampa Bay. Lows tonight mid-60s. Some patchy fog possible, too. Coming up on Friday, another mix of sun and clouds. A couple of afternoon showers and storms along the sea breeze, and highs in the mid-80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints. And now we take this thing from both sides of the bridge. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy. And emanating live from Benchmark International Arena, where the Tampa Bay Lightning will take on the Kraken tonight. Drew Garabo, officially joins the program. What's up, buddy?
Hey, dude. Coming at you on the 813 side of the Howard Franklin Bridge. How you guys doing?
We're doing pretty damn good. I know CC's there with you as well. Shout out to Corey Cardinal. We love you, buddy.
True story. He is right here.
Glaze. Anytime I can get a little, I could glaze for days when it comes to that, man. And Corey, are you staying for the game tonight?
I am. I'll be sitting with you guys.
Oh, you are? Okay, that's very exciting. I don't even know what to expect, but I think it's going to be an entirely mind-blowing experience as far as where we're sitting this evening.
Smelling salt with the boys.
Yeah, and the food that we're going to get down in that Ashley Club.
That too, yeah. I remember, not that I forgot about it, but back in the day when we were doing broadcast all the time, we used to be posted up right in that little hallway right there going out to the ice, and we would be in there all the time, and I don't think I've been down in there ever since.
I have not either, and I'm really looking forward to the offerings, my man.
Me as well. Did you hear any of Pat Maroon with us earlier?
I regret that I did not. I was parking my car and making the 20-mile walk here.
Well, he did invite the crew up into his special booth later in the evening up in the Mark if we want to venture up there and chop it up at the big rig.
Hell yeah, let's get there, boys.
Yeah,
all of us are going to be there and happy and intense.
I feels like it is. I do feel that way.
Yeah, just you and Mo can definitely join us up there. Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you have a press pass?
Us boys.
You got
you up there.
Oh no.
We always like to invite our boys.
Boys.
Yeah,
boys.
Yeah, not boys. Boys. The boys. You got anybody locked in for the broadcast today?
Sure do, buddy. I actually just texted our buddy Chris Kren and told him that I haven't seen his beautiful face in so long that if he doesn't come down here by 6:30, then there are going to be consequences. He texted me back and said, that's the best text I've received in a long time.
Whoa, man, the return possibly to the airwaves of Chris Kren.
No, it won't happen. He has a way of dodging and avoiding. It's really crazy. He's an exec now, dude. He's sold out and gone corporate.
He really did, dude. I remember back in the day when we used to just chop it up and he was, just one of us. And now just a corporate sellout who has barely got time for us.
Yeah, guest today, I've gone for quality rather than quantity.
I love that.
First will be JSB herself, Julie Stewart-Binks. She is my new fave. She's very open and candid about her life and everything. She's a great reporter for your Tampa Bay Lightning. And then, I don't know, we haven't talked much about this. Recent Tampa Bay Lightning radio announcer Dave Randorf. He and Mish did the old Freaky Friday switcheroo. For a couple of games. Mish did TV and Randorf did radio. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Davey Boy enjoyed that.
You got a time locked in for Randorf?
I do. And it is, stand by, I'm going to look.
Sorry, I don't mean to put you on the spot. You can also just text me too.
Okay, I will. But I believe he is coming along first.
Okay. I was going to see if there's any chance I could bump into him. I miss him very much.
I'll tell. 4:30 for Randorf.
Okay.
5 for JSB.
All right.
Yeah.
Always an action-packed show from Benchmark International Arena. I have a story that I actually had it slated to talk about at the beginning of the show, and to me, it's one of the weirdest things that has happened in this country and overall in the last 24 hours. Okay. And there seems to be no answers to what happened, and then it's not over yet because maybe kind of sort of something else just got posted. But last night, 2 mysterious videos were posted to the White House official X and Instagram account that generated quite a bit of buzz. The first video, posted at 9:15 p.m., appeared to be filmed on a smartphone with the camera pointed at, again, this is the White House where the president lives, official account. It is a camera with the pointed at someone's feet, and in the 4-second video, a female voice can be heard asking, "It's launching soon, right?"
I think she means the White House automated text program, but they could also mean nuclear missiles.
A line of text on the screen says "sound on." The video was later deleted from the White House accounts on X and Instagram roughly 90 minutes after it was posted. The second short video, posted at 10 p.m., shows a black staticky screen with a phone notification sound playing with an American flag barely visible in one frame. The post included emojis of a smartphone and sound. There is no indication of the context of the post, which racked up millions of views. So wait, are you saying that there's something coming that they're teasing?
That's what I read, because after you sent that to me and I got over my initial shock, I started looking it up. and I saw that there's going to be a White House automated text alert system, like in case there's a nuclear war.
Geez.
That's pretty far away, obviously.
When I first saw it, I thought for sure that the White House account had been hacked by Iran.
Same.
Like, I thought they got in there and they were like sharing things they weren't supposed to share, or hacked into somebody in the White House's phone or some version of it. But this not as juicy and as concerning as the other ones, but just a little bit ago, the White House posted another picture that's like a pixelated picture where you can't really see what it is, but it appears to be Donald Trump. So I don't know what this account has done for all other presidents, but I don't want to have like riddles and secret messages from the White House. That's just me.
Yeah, no, same. And when the nation is on edge, when you sent that to me last night, I'm like, well, here we go. We're on the cusp of something huge here.
Yeah, and I did just see a bit of an update, and now it is coming from the Times of Israel. Just posted an article with sources from within the White House saying that the president appears to be leaning towards ordering a major ground operation against Iran involving the seizure of Karg Island in the Persian Gulf, with Washington convinced Tehran will buckle under such military pressure. An official mediating is telling the press. So
that's promising.
Yeah, I mean, they're already sending people there. Let's I don't know. It's harder and harder every day to find the positive on this. It doesn't seem like it's wrapping up anytime soon.
May I issue a clarification and an apology over the first segment of your show today?
Yes, thank you. It is only right that you get a chance to speak. Can I just reset it quickly?
Yes.
So there's been a couple occasions here in the studio when I sit down in the host chair over here where there is an undeniable fishy aroma. Like it's just fishy. It's not good. It's bad. And secretly, and also just going back with Diz a little bit, I was concerned that smell was coming from Monica, who sits in the chair before me. I realized yesterday, after smelling the same smell in the hallway, that it was actually Drew's fish dish that was in the hallway garbage can. So I issued an apology to Monica and told her that I secretly thought that she had a smelly vagina. The floor is yours, Drew Garabo.
Thank you, John. As someone who takes great delight in not only microwaving my fish so I can eat a hot dinner every night around 6:30, but also puts it on social media and gets millions of views on it, there's a heavy burden on me, and that burden is to make sure that does not affect my coworkers, and in your case, and Dizzy's case, friends.
Yeah, I fell short.
I did fall short. I normally dispose of my plate, which usually has some remnants of fish and some cauliflower florets. I dispose of it in the break room trash. By the time I throw it away, Pablo, who takes care of the building as the custodian, it might be Pedro.
It's Javi.
Whatever. He's already taken out the trash, so it will sit there overnight. So I try to find a trash can that will not offend. In this case, I've let you down. I've let Monica down. I let Dizzy down.
Wow.
F-Mo. And I would like to apologize, and I will be much more conscientious of discarding of my plate in a more, like, maybe the first floor would be the way
whatever,
to go.
I was not, and even the times I smelled it seemed to kind of go away fairly quickly. So, as long as I now know that stench wasn't coming from one of my coworkers, I feel a lot better about it.
I'm happy to adjudicate Monica's private region. It was not her. It was all me, and I would like to apologize. I'm sorry. I'll be a better and more thoughtful coworker from this point forward.
Listen, it happens. That happened with you and the fish. John over-cologned one time, and there may be fumes I put out there that people aren't happy with.
No,
so,
I will say it's never been announced on air, but for as much ball busting and a topic of discussion that it was for so long, it should be noted that you have been odorless, Diz, for a very extended period of time now.
That is true. I haven't smelled Diz in quite some time. I'm not going to lie. I kind of miss the dank aroma.
There is something to it that makes me think of my childhood. Like something about the smell of dank weed mixed with cologne. It just takes me right back.
I'm sorry to say this, but I know exactly what that smell is for you, John. The waiter on wheels. I said the waiter on
Yeah,
wheels.
I heard it.
The man who used to bring you pizza with some weed
Arby's.
in it and would show you kids porno mags.
Yep. It was Arby's.
Grooming you.
Sorry.
It was.
Yeah, grooming. Yeah. America's roast beef, yes, sir.
John Gacy.
Well, he didn't kill them. He just killed their
Innocence.
childhood dreams and innocence.
Murdered that ass.
Oh my God.
Don't go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is headed your way. Emanating from Benchmark International Arena. Always great guest. Always a great time. I will see you gentlemen in just a little bit.
Can't wait.
Thank you, Dizzy. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Corey. Thank you so much to Pat Maroon for checking in with us. Thank you to Just Call Mo. We will be back tomorrow live in studio. Friday, Free Ball and Freight Hall. And in the mix, we'll have Danielle with us. It's one for the ladies. Looking forward to it. It's been a fun week. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. Bubble Down Car Wash. I love telling you about those long wash tunnels, spacious vacuums, the amazing staff. But right now, maybe more than ever, the unlimited membership plan is important because this pollen be falling at alarming rates. You clean your car today, and then you go and you look at it and you go, oh my God, I'm coated in yellow dust again. Well, go back through with the unlimited membership plan. And I've also told you there's plenty of new locations on the way when it comes to Bubble Down, and we got one. South Tampa, Southdale, Mabry. Check them out. That's on top of all the other locations, Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. Get in there. Let them know you heard about them on Senning Show, and you will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down. Shout out to Mo, too, while I'm a cat named Mo, while I'm shouting people out and thanking people. Old tuna pouch Mo.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The Gasparilla Music Festival is back. It's taken over Meridian Fields and Water Street, April 10th through the 12th. And The Bone wants to send you 3 days, multiple stages. Check out live music from Government Mule, Mount Joy, plus 2 Friends, and more. All weekend long. Tickets start at just $55. Get yours now at gmftickets.com or head to theboneonline.com for your chance to win. From